So, good evening. Player ratings, emergency meeting. In fact, I'm going to change the title because some idiot in my chat earlier, I bet you ain't got an emergency meeting. Cool. Well, I'm going to call this an emergency meeting, stroke player rating. How about that?
Sing when you're winning. You only sing.
Right now.
May I, Northside, Kenny, big up to you boys. Can I just address this person? He's in the chat. Derek Bird.
Probably
right?
a mutant.
Don't ever call me a paedophile.
Oh.
Right? Ooh. Don't ever do that, fella. I will find you. I will rip your fucking off. I'll piss down your neck.
Jez, right? let him cry, bruv.
You are a grass. You are a grass. Because, yes, I called Egal out on Yeti's channel earlier today about the plastic bottle fans. Yeah? I went on Egal's channel and you were in there, you little muppet, right? Saying, oh, Jez has done this. He's called you out. Yeah, I called him out. And I said it straight up in front of Egal. Egal was cool. I didn't insult him. I wasn't nasty. I just said, I don't agree with your comment, Egal. Don't call me a plastic bottle fan. And you, fella, are a grass.
People, F him, Jez. He's probably 14 from Timbuktu.
People don't like a grass, man. And once you get a name for being a fucking grass, people will find you, right? Because in North London, if you're from North London,
Jez from Timbuktu pretending to be Derek Bird.
You will be absolutely berated. And if you want to call me a paedophile when I've got 3 children and 2 grandchildren, you are in a world of hate, fella. Because if you are from around the area, which I don't believe you are, because you're probably about 12 and you're probably living in a fucking right? Watch your fucking self.
Because I know these idiots, man. Jez,
right? I know people will fucking have you, fella, and they'll have you for
F him, Jez, F him. I know you want to get it off your chest, yeah, but real talk, F him, bruv. Yeah, he's come to watch whilst all of his favourite YouTubers, yeah, that he's watching with the mouse and the hamster going around the wheel to keep the internet going. Yeah, they're all live. Yeah, they're all live, and he's here, bruv. Fuck him. Yeah, didn't see him after Bayern, did we? Didn't see him after Villa, did we? But emergency meeting player ratings. We're here. Go on, Kenny.
But I think what's happening is that that's the lowest of the low. That is the lowest of the low to call someone. And the thing about it, right, is that a lot of these people don't know what these words mean when they actually mention it. Because I remember one time there was this guy from abroad, and he called someone that word as well. And I said, "Do you know what that word was?" Because he called them the C word as well. And I told him what those words meant, and he went, "What? I didn't know it meant like that. I just heard all you guys on Twitter, labeling people with those kind of names. I didn't realise that what it was." I thought, yeah, you know now. That's the lowest of the low, because if you call someone, especially that word, it sticks. It's disgusting. It's the most revolting thing ever, especially when, a lot of people got kids on here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 daughters. There's Lee, your parent. Northside, your time will come as well. And I've got 2 daughters.
Don't do it, Northside. Don't do it. But, it costs you a fortune, mate.
Actually, joke like that is not even funny, especially when you don't even know what the word means as well. And
if you people, man, this is the thing, yeah. They always come strolling out the woodwork like cucaracha. They always come out after 2 losses, and then we go back top of the league after a dead win. Yeah, boring win. But listen, we're happy we're top. We're happy we won. We're going to get into player ratings. But cucaracha, yeah, they come scurrying out. Oh, you're in the mud. Oh, no emergency meeting tonight. Io di puta, yeah. I've changed the title. Emergency meeting player ratings. Have that. Yeah, cry more. Northside's got the wooden spoon. What you saying, my bro? Thanks for the redirect as well, my guy. Come on, always love. Yeah, I can't wait till you land. Next Friday, I'm going to speak Portuguese, caramba.
This wooden spoon that my mum used to smash me up with, yeah, he's traveling with me, yeah. This is what a lot of these men need. They lack this, yeah. No more send to your room. This, yeah, this. Talk to this. But yeah, listen. I'm not happy with the performance. I'm not happy that we won. I think if we were facing a different team, I think we would have lost. I'll be completely honest. We were absolutely a shambles. And you know what? the fact, yeah, that we're still this rattled, yeah, and the fact that our centre backs are still making stupid errors to get our rivals back into this title race, the fact that the goalkeeper is risking it, making stupid passes, bro, Lee, this club has not changed its mentality.
Disciplina. Tell him, brother.
Soft belly Arsenal, pork belly Arsenal. We are still that. We are, bro.
Pork chops.
We went from pork chops to pork, but at least pork chops have got a bit of firmness. We're not even pork chops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
we're pork belly, bro.
I use the word pork chop, and it means something else. If you're from the Antipodes in the New Zealand and Australia, it means something a lot worse than like the actual, lovely, meat, meat on a bone. It means a lot worse. It's cool, but that's what I think about our performance today. Our performance today was, let's face it, I'm going to say it here now, live and exclusive on Lee's channel. If you think you're going to be seeing any performances like you saw against Sheffield United, Aston Villa, not Aston Villa, United, West Ham, got the claret and blue wrong, Sheffield United, West Ham and Burnley, forget it. It's not happening. It's not happening. We physically, we're not at it. There's players that are going to be carried. We're going to be carrying Saka and hoping that he comes out with a performance or two. We are going to be carrying Declan Rice. It's not going to be marauding up and down unless you play Thomas Partey in the last half an hour. You're just going to see us grinding out results. When you use the word shithousery, that's what you're going to be seeing from now on. You're going to see a shithouse performance on Tuesday. In North London Derby, you're going to see a lot of tension. In fact, you're going to see us basically trying to nick a 1-0, and that's it. There is absolutely no way you're going to see this free-flowing football. So I'll tell you now, all our play range to the end of the season, there's going to be no 10s. There's going to be no 9s. There's going to be no 8s. There's probably going to be 6 and 7s. But as long as we get through and shithouse our way to at least putting us in contention and winning the league, then we'll take that, because that shows these players definitely got heart. They definitely got the mentality, because it's all right when everything's going right. When Odegaard is putting 10 out of 10 performances at West Ham's grand, putting 10 out of 10 performances at Burnley, and 10 out of 10 performances at Sheffield. This is where the test is now. When you're knackered and when you're up against it, let's see how you can get a win. You did it today against depleted Wolves. Let's do it against full strength Chelsea. Let's do it against Tottenham, who hate our guts and want to stop us winning the title. You do that, I'll back you.
Fact. All right, listen, big up to everyone locked in, man. There's over 450 in here. Smash these likes up here, de puta. Otherwise, the wooden spoons come out. I'd just say wooden spoon in Portuguese, Northside.
Colher de pau.
That sounds so intimidating as well. It sounds mad intimidating. But listen, we're going to do player ratings. We're then going to have a little mashup afterwards. But yeah, we'll go one by one. Jez, Kenny, Northside. I'm not going to rate the players. I never do. And then we'll do a 3-2-1 countdown at the end. We'll do the 3-2-1 and then all drop our manager rating. But listen, we're top of the table. Everyone's out in force tonight. Oh, you lot are in the mad. Oh, Arsenal are going to be champions. Oh, Arsenal are scintillating. Arsenal are scary again. Yeah, we've got that pork chop. Yeah, una choleta. Yeah, right. That pork chop. Yeah, posing as a United fan. Yeah, supports Forest, bruv. Calling us out. Yeah, I've got a little saying for him. Pause. Yeah, real soon. Yeah, that dickhead, bruv. Yeah, trying to gatekeep who can say what they want about Arsenal, bruv. Worry about Man United away or at Wembley, against Coventry, and leave us alone. Yeah, how dare you? Yeah, this guy, bruv. I'm sick to death of that goldfish, bruv, chatting absolute bollocks. Oh, I'll take her out. Savocal. It's a loud minority. I'll take her out, bruv. Where's your Manc accent, hijo de puta? Yeah, where's your Manc accent? Because Kenny and Jez were born and bred, bruv, and they've been to more games than you have ever and ever will. You could live to 150. You'll never go to as many games as them, even if you go to every game from now till you're 150, pussy. Yeah? F him. Anyway, now that's off my pigeon chest. Jez, David Raya kept us in the game at 0-0. What a save, by the way, because Gomez should have scored. However, on the flip side of that, he very nearly cost us the lead by passing them the ball. And yeah, kicking weren't great today. But I thought his claiming the crosses, he had to pull his head in, pause on one of them. Otherwise, his head would be on Pluto right now. But what did you make of him overall today?
Yeah, I thought he made a couple of critical moves tonight. That lovely little save, bounced it off the bar. That could have cost us. I think if we lost, if that's been scored, Lee, I won't lie, I think our heads would have gone down, and that could have cost us. I'll give him a 7. In fairness, I thought he wasn't overly pressed, but he did a job, and great save. But yeah, ball distribution today wasn't brilliant. I won't lie, but he did what he had to do, and yeah, I'll give him a 7, man.
Kenny, let's go to Kivior. Surprised to see him in the team, but it was more of a surprise not to see Tommy in the squad. I can't lie. Again, this guy's calves are made of sand. However, what did you make of him today, mate? After what, 3 games out?
I'll tell you one thing. Kivior annoyed me because he got spun by Gomez, and Ray had to help him out and make a good save to push it on the post. Apart from that, he didn't do too badly, but nothing spectacular. I don't give marks for just putting your shirt, your socks and your boots on, and giving us a mundane performance. You're going to get a mundane mark 6. It's not a diss, but there was nothing to write home about from all our players, and he was one of them.
Let's go to the opposite side, north side. Benjamin Tan. Some nice crosses into the box. Very nearly scored a great goal, although I do think that was offside. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But defensively, what did you make of him? And defensively overall?
I don't think he was that bad. I think he was probably our best defender once again. I didn't see him getting cooked like Kivior. I didn't see him getting us under pressure like Kivior. I'll give Ben White. I'll give him a 7. He didn't do worse than Raya. I think he was decent. Defensively, I don't remember him doing anything stupid. I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, I thought he was one of our better players. I can't lie. It weren't difficult though, because it's what it is. Anyway, Jez, centre backs. William Saliba. What did you make of him overall? At one point, he passed him the ball, and I was like, "What are you doing, bruv?" However, he did make some very, very. There was one, where I thought he's going to pass the geezer clean through. He-Chan, and I thought he's not seen him, and then he clocked him and just moved, and He-Chan went over to the shops. Kept a clean sheet as well. What did you make of him?
Yeah, the thing is, what I liked about him, there was one point in the second half, you could see he was getting very pissed off with the defence and the midfield. He was giving them real, hard shit, because quite rightly, they were letting things get a bit slack. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. Yeah, he did make a few errors in the first half. I can't deny it. But he did strengthen things up for me. I'll give him a 7, man.
Let's go to his centre-back partner, who's gone back to bozo settings recently. But again, there was one where I think it was Ait-Nouri dribbled around about 10 of our players, and then he ushered him out. And then just absolutely went crazy, Kenny, at the whole team. And I said on my watch-along, I was like, I rate that. Yeah, he's saying, why aren't you blocking him? Why aren't you blocking him? Why aren't you blocking him? Won most of his duels, but I don't think he was that great. What did you make of him today, Gabriel?
It wasn't a great performance, It was like pre-Bayern Munich first leg, where we're used to playing teams who just won't lay a glove on us. So he looks $1 million, but his position was good. But I'll give him a 6. It's not a diss. I'm not dissing him. I just felt it was a 6 performances. Yeah, the person he dug out was Martinelli. We'll deal with Martinelli later, because I think we've got to have a conversation. Regards to
give Kenny the wooden spoon, or is it a belt? It's a leather belt, Kenny.
Oh no, it's worse than that. I've got plans for Martinelli next season, and it may not involve him join us for pre-season.
Smash these likes up, hijo de puta. 500 people inside, 104 likes. Both Jez's channel, Arsenal History, and more Northside's channel are in the title. Any of the mods in here, if you can get both of their links for their channels and Kenny Ken 1972's Instagram link, I'll pin it in the top of the chat. So any mods in here, get on it, guys. Let's go to midfield. Northside, Declan Rice got man of the match. I was kind of shocked, I can't lie. I thought he played well, but I don't think he was at his brilliant best. Somebody in my chat said that he went from Declan Couscous over the last 2 games back to Declan Rice. What did you make of him today?
Dead performance, bro. Dead performance once again. This guy's been dropping dead performance after dead performance. I'm sorry. I know he's the defensive midfielder. How many times was he in situations that could get us in the lead? How many opportunities did he have? I'm sorry, bro. The guy looking at Uncle Ben's rice. That rice is burnt. I'm sorry, that ain't good. Yeah, I ain't good. I have never even had Uncle Ben's rice. Because
right, anyone who burns rice, yeah, I swear down, yeah, get in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Uncle Ben's rice. That's illegal. That's illegal coming with Uncle Ben's rice in my house. No way. But
Policia. Woo.
We eat chuleta though. You know what I'm saying? Chuleta's lit. But nah, bro, he was rubbish. And then he's getting overrun in the midfield again. This guy should have been getting dropped, bro. I'm telling you, Lee. This guy should be dropped, bro. He's been dropping stinker after stinker. Stinker after stinker, bro. This guy, yeah, is getting overrun in the midfield, yeah, isn't shielding the back line. He's getting in good positions offensively, which we saw earlier on in the season. And I'm sorry, man. This guy, for me, I'm giving him a 4. He's a 4. Sorry, no, poor, man. Sorry, I don't care.
I was baffled. I can't lie, man. I was baffled he got man of the match. Yeah, but then saying that, yeah, I don't know who gave him man of the match, right? But Jermaine Jennings gave KDB man of the match earlier, and I watched most of that game. I watched about 70 minutes of that game. I missed 20 minutes from the start of the second half to when I started watching again, right? But I watched the whole. How KDB got man of the match? Why? Because Jermaine Jennings is a bum. Last night, I watched Bilbao versus fucking. Who did they play? Who did Bilbao play? Either way, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Nico Williams got man of the match. He dropped a 2 out of 10, but is fan voted in Spain. MVP. Yeah.
From the fans, but you know it is, right? Some players just have to turn up. Just put your shirts on, put your boots on, cross over the white line, you get man of the match. Declan Rice is in that category. KDB is in that category. You know, I'm sure people like the pundits will tell us that they've done things that you just can't see. They do things off the ball that, you know, it was like the Mesut Ozil kind of gene, you know. If you don't appreciate Mesut Ozil, you don't understand football. That's what
one of them ones. Yeah. Oh, you need to have a deeper thought process to understand what these players. Shut up. Yeah. Like honestly, man. Seriously, it's pathetic. Yeah, absolutely pathetic. I don't listen. Declan Rice wasn't bad for me. Yeah, he wasn't the worst player. We're coming to worst players in a second. The higher we get up the pitch, right? But he wasn't great. I don't know how they get it. It was Alan Smith. Shock. There we go. Big up my boy Jolien as well. Man said he's burnt rice, bruv. You're no longer my friend. You've burnt rice, bruv. What? Nah, man. The wifey cooks amazing rice, bruv. She taught me how to cook rice properly. Yeah, none of this starchy shit and that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, big up everyone locked in. Smash these likes up. 600 inside. Big up my boy Joe. Let's go, Jez. 29. Had a half volley in the first minute. Well, second or third minute. Straight to goalkeeper. Set up the chance for Odegaard, which hit the goalkeeper. I don't know, or the defender, sorry. And then he put it in. So he ain't skanking his way to a GA out of that one. He ain't getting no assist for that one. But what did you make of him today?
Yeah, I don't like him in that position, man. Don't like him. Play him at 9. You know, it's worked. He scores. And this is where Arteta again tinkers with things. I've said it. Don't do it, man. We had a working relationship in the group, and you've done it again. You put him back there. It didn't work against Bayern Munich, and it hasn't worked today. Why do you keep doing this? And yet everybody keeps telling me this guy is the greatest young manager in world football. Bullshit. Bullshit. Sorry, don't agree with you. Any of you that tell me this. The guy is up front, number 9. He does a job. Yeah, shocking, poor today. Sorry, you're getting a 4. Not good enough.
Yeah, I thought he was awful. I can't lie. I thought he was awful. Kenny, let's go to our captain. Before the game kicked off, he was in the tunnel. He picked his nose and wiped it in his hair. And I was like, I can't believe I've just seen that. I'm not even joking. He picked his nose and he did this, and then he wiped it in his hair. Then he went like this down his top. I'm not even lying, right? And I was like, chat, am I lying? Yeah. And I was like, have I just seen that? Yeah. And then the camera guy, whoever was dictating that camera, then obviously watches my watch along because he did it again. And when he did it again, he zoomed in on him doing it. I was like, this guy's picked his nose twice. Yeah. Once he's wiped it in his hair, then he did the hair flick. Bruv, get out of here, man. Anyway,
you know what?
Second goal.
You know what? I don't think they have handkerchiefs in Norway.
Somebody in my chat earlier told me kus in Norwegian is cuddle cuddle. Yeah. So if you're in a nightclub, it's kos kos, KOS, yeah. Right. So if you're in Norway and you're in a nightclub, you look at the girl and just say, yo, kos kos, yeah.
What's he doing, man? Kids do that when they're in like year 1. Bro, you know when they put their nose, you gotta get a handkerchief and they're like this.
He did it again. I swear down, he did it against Bayern the other day or Aston Villa. Yeah, and he did it against Bayern or Aston Villa, and then went and held the little girl, the mascot's hand with the bogey. Bro,
as I said, I don't know. You know, bit of tissue, you know, like kitchen roll, handkerchiefs, anything. You know, rub it on the shirt. I don't know what it is, but you know, today, again, it wasn't a game where you know we were giving him great marks. It's just a steady Eddie performance. Got a good goal at the end. You know, game to keep the eyes. I'm going to just give him a 6, and let's be done with it. You know,
yeah, I don't think he was great. I can't lie. He was very good in the first half. Yeah, but second half of games recently, he just disappears, man. Yeah, and he takes way too many touches in the penalty box. It drives me nuts. But listen, here's what it is. Let's move to the forwards, north side. Let's go to. I'll be kind, yeah, because I know these. In fact, no, I won't. I'm gonna give you Jesus. Yeah, man's Bolivian, bro.
Just sell him at the end of the season. I'm done with this guy, bro. He's getting barged off the ball by Wolverhampton defenders. The guy's not controlling the ball. I know a lot of people are going to give him props because he assisted Trossard.
He got an assist.
I'm done, bro. Kill him off like City of God, bro. Kill him off. I swear down. Send him back to the favelas, bro. I'm done with this guy, bro.
Bro, he can't live in the favelas. Man's from the posh ends, bro. He's from town. He's from the city, bro. Like, he's not from favela, bro.
I'm done with this guy, bro. He's been trash since he come back from injury. And to be honest, he's always been underwhelming. The whole time he's been at Arsenal, he's been underwhelming. I'm done with this guy. How many opportunities does he get? Yeah. And he had it against Bayern as well. And he's skying it, hitting it into the crowd. I'm done, bro. Get him gone. Get him gone. Just sell him, bro. I don't want to see him to the end of the season. Yeah. As much as I don't like Kai Havertz, yeah. One thing that Kai Havertz had in recent time was decent form playing as a striker. And I cannot believe it because technically Jesus is better than Havertz. He's actually been more effective as a striker than Jesus. I can't believe I'm saying that about a player that is better technically than Kai Havertz. But I can't lie. Havertz has been more effective as a striker. Am I lying? Has he not been?
Facts.
What has Jesus done? So I'm sorry. For me, he gets a 2 out of 10.
I thought he was awful. I can't lie. I thought he was awful. Yeah, and you're right. He's been awful since he came back in the run-in last season when we shoehorned him into the team. Let's go to I'm gonna save Saka for Kenny, fellow Niger boy, and that. Yeah. So Jez, you get my baller, bruv. You get my baller, yeah. The actual baller that saved this manager in the first half from an embarrassing first half. Trossardinho, four boys, pulls, yeah, 4 goals, yeah, behind star boy this season, yeah. Barely plays and got hooked. Why did he get hooked? Why is Saka on the pitch? But go on, Jez. Trossardinho.
Fact. Why? I don't get it. You know, guy scores a goal, gets us in the game, gets us playing, and then he gets hooked. This is where I question the mentality of this manager, right? The guy's doing nothing wrong. He's playing, doing what he needs to do. All right, he's getting bossed out of the game because they're just bringing all their team back into the box, which we all suspected they were going to do. But he scored a lovely, beautiful goal. No keeper's going to save that. And yes, it was a gift, if you want to call it, from Jesus, right? But he slotted it. Fair play to him. Fair play to you, Trossard. I actually feel sorry for you because you do it week in, week out, and this manager, in my book, doesn't respect you. But I will give you my man of the match, actually. I'll give you an 8. And I'm just going to say, people ask me who had my knives out, right?
Surgeon Jez.
I think I need to cut Arteta out of this now because at the end of the day, you are
Just scissor hands. Just scissor hands.
So I've got my scalpels, my surgeon scalpels, right? I think it's time for us to cut you out and get you out of the club. Simple. And you know, if you need the umbilical cord cut, I can do it. Fair enough. Okay. Leave. Because I'm fucking fed up with this now, man. See you later. Because you cock it up every season. And yeah, people call me out for that, but I don't care. I've had enough. I've seen it way too long at this football club. But he's my man of the match, Trossard.
I agree. Big up Flozanelli, man. Big up Del Boy Gunner TV. Big up everyone locked in, man. Right, smash these likes up here, Deporte, yeah? There's 160 likes and there's 606 people, 620 people in here. Yeah, this is a joke. Yeah. Kenny, I saved Starboy for you because it's racially motivated if I do it.
All right, fair enough. Leave it to me, innit? Do you know what what they're gonna call me if I do it?
They're going to call you a chalk ice, bro. That's what they're going to call you. Yeah, Rio. Yeah, not Rio. What's his name? Ashley Cole. Yeah, that's what they're get out of here, man.
I'll be a hater. You know what I mean? I'll be a hater, and I'll be like Massa. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm going to say it as it is.
If this stream stays monetized, I'll be amazed.
I'll tell you what, let me tell you something about this one about Bukayo Saka. Oh, was he playing? Oh shit! I didn't realise he was playing. Oh, he played. Okay, didn't know he played. What did he do? Oh yeah, he ran into trouble. Got dealt with pretty comfortably by the Wolves defence. A depleted side. Trust me, mate. You know the performances just get worse and worse and worse. You can't really make excuses now because Dave, he's fit enough for selection and he's got to do it more than what he given us. Free. It was a free. Seriously, he was so predictable today that even I knew what he was going to do. And I'm not. I watch him, match to match. But as a footballing expert, which I'm not, but opposition footballing experts, I was just thinking, you know what, he's going to cut in, and then when he don't cut, he's going to go on his right foot, and then when he goes on that right foot, he's going to. They're going to, block his shots. He's not going to go for a corner. The Wolves left back's going to get the ball, clear his lines, and start an attack. That's all he did today. All he did today was what there was one instance in injury time where he beat a couple of players and he went on that right foot. I just think, mate, just don't shoot your right foot, man. Do something with the outside of your left because I just knew it was going to go over. He is completely and utterly out of sorts. I know what a lot of people say, and I respect all your opinions regarding that. The numbers are great, and you've got to go by that. And you know what? That's factual. But if you know football, you know football. Those performances ain't good enough. They don't warrant staying in the side. But the manager,
he's got GA Kenny, and he's got great PR.
Yeah, of course he has. But the manager has basically killed, us by basically basing everything on Saka. Until we find, sort of various attacks, he's playing. That's the manager, not him. And if he retires, at the age of 28, send Arteta a postcard and thank him very much.
All right, listen, Rance called him Victor Moses with GCSEs, bro. I can't lie. That killed me. However, Victor Moses has won trophies, yeah. Saka's won one FA Cup. Yeah?
Hey, Victor Moses won the league as a right wing back, an effective right wing back under Conte.
All right, big up Victor Moses, bro. He got sent off for diving in the cup final. Yeah, big up our fucking referee, bro. Yeah, big up our referee, Anthony Taylor. Sent him off in the cup
twice. Twice. What about 3 years ago?
Right, Anthony Taylor twice in the cup finals. Oh, God. We only made 2 substitutions. So Northside, I'm going to go through a quick toilet break. You're going to rate Gabriel Martinelli. And then Jez, you have Thomas Partey. And then after that, I'll be back and we'll do the 3-2-1 on the manager. But listen, big up the chat. Smash these likes up. 700 people inside. Not even 200 likes. You're taking the mick. You're moving like literally 29 in midfield today. Or 35 at left back when he plays. So smash the likes up. The links for the channels are in the title. So yeah, go on, Northside. Martinelli. And then Jez, Thomas Partey. I'll be 1 minute.
Martinelli for me needs to go back to the favela, link up with Adriano, maybe link up with Ronaldinho now that he's got a pot belly. Maybe go link up with R9, he's got a pot belly. You know what I mean? And have a nice barbecue and live that life. You know what I mean? Go by the beach, just chill out. You know what I mean? Get your bunions. You know what I mean? Get your bunions out at the beach. You know what I mean? Put your toes through the sand and just live life out there. Because for me, I'm sorry, this guy is so overhyped. People talk a lot about overhype for Saka. We could have won this game 3-0. Martinelli 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, extra time. What's he doing? What are you doing, bro? This guy's got no composure, and people rate him because he's got pace. I'm sick and tired. This is such a British thing. I have to say it. Oh, he's got pace. Oh, he's fast. Bro, this isn't the Jamaica team, bro. This isn't this ain't Usain Bolt. This isn't Asafa Powell. This isn't a 100-meter sprint. Then you can talk to me about pace. Them guys, they do their job. Their main job is to have pace. This guy, along with Saka, this guy has no composure. This guy has no composure in the box. And he gets away with it because he's fast and he's young. This guy is crap. I'm just going to say he's bang average. He's bang average. People talk about Gakpo. People talk about other players like that got pace. People even talking about Diaz. Bro, even Diaz got more composure in the box. Bro,
true.
Kenny,
he's got pace.
Kenny, this guy.
I think he scored more than Martinelli this season as well.
He's the Brazilian Traore without the muscles. That's what he is. Yeah. No, I'm done. I'm certain players now. I don't
rate the Brazilian Traore without the muscles, without a gym membership.
Listen, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But this guy he's overrated. I don't care what nobody says. We've seen proper Brazilian ballers. Rivaldo, yeah. Even Roberto Carlos on the wing was, bro. He was a flipping fullback, bro. He's better than this guy, bro. This guy is a bum. We talk about Joe Linton. This guy's down with him. Martinelli is down with him, bro. We're talking about Richarlison. This guy is down with him. All 3 of them, look at their technical ability and tell me about the Brazilians from the past. And tell me what's the difference between them 3 and the Brazilians from the past. No difference. They got no technical ability, bro. Brazil right now, they've been rinsed. The country's on its feet. They've got no more. They've got no more talent, bro. We squeezed the last juice out of that region.
Don't worry, man. They got the baby Pele, man. He's tied into a contract with his missus.
No. Go join Adriano. Go get
baby Pele Hendrick, bro. He's back.
No, bro, let him go get a pot belly with R9, bro. Because what's the difference? What's the difference? This guy, for me, Martinelli, he gets 2 out of 10. Not good enough. You come in with fresh legs, and that's what you're doing. Those chances that you had in your no, not good enough. Sorry. You can stick to charity matches with R9.
Wow, there you go. Scathing, heated debate, scintillating. Yeah, he was awful when he came on. In fact, he's been awful all season. And listen, people know I like Martinelli. Yeah, however, with our wingers at this football club, yeah, and we're going to come to this little debate after it. If any of you three need to bounce at any point, just put it in the private chat and we'll shout you out and then you go. Yeah, because I've got nothing to do, bruv. It's 1 a.m. Wife is in Romania. I'm chill. Yeah, so I can just stay live for as long as ever. Big up Flows and Nelly as well.
Is it like that? Is it like that? You got time for your mates now. Your missus has gone away.
I'm on the
Kenny with the dagger come out of nowhere. Kenny with the 99th minute stoppage time winner. Kenny's just absolutely killed me.
Bad man.
Hey.
Oh no, you're not killing me. I listen. I agree. Martinelli's been poor. Cheers. Thomas Partey came on. Surprised he came on, if I'm honest, because this manager clearly don't rate him recently. Hasn't made an appearance when we've probably needed him, and I think a lot of our fan base, including us on here, and maybe I'm not speaking for everyone. Well, I don't want to speak for everyone, but maybe most of us thought that we signed Declan Rice to play with Thomas Partey and Martin Odegaard. No, did he? But we haven't seen that at all, really. And when we do, it's in like 5-10 minute flutters. Listen, he didn't have a great amount of time to affect the game, but what did you make of him tonight?
I was a little bit disappointed, Lee, but I think, you know, this guy's done at Arsenal, and I think he knows he's done at Arsenal. Another player underrated by this manager, which I find laughable. I do, because my question is this, yeah. If Arteta is here come the summertime, right, then he needs to clear out a lot of players. I can tell you 7, and that's without even improving who we've got. Will this happen? I don't believe it will, but I think Arteta, personally, to me, I like the guy. When I've seen him link up with Odegaard, it's decent. It started at the start of the season before he got injured, and we looked good. But this manager, I think, is so arrogant. He's so up his arse in what he thinks should be right. You know,
if this is still monetized, it's a fucking miracle. Go on, Jez, carry on. Hey, we're still green. Vamos.
Okay.
Go on, Jez.
I'm sorry for that. I mean,
we've all said some bad shit tonight.
I mean, we're way into the stream. You only get demonetized in the first 15, so we're way into it. But I'm sorry.
Go. Fuck it. Let's get the cigars out, lads. Yeah, it's a free for all. Let's go. Go on, Jez.
You know what I'm saying?
Go on, mate.
I apologise for that.
No, Jez, come on, man.
The fact is, this guy, I rate him. I think he's a top player, but Arteta doesn't, and that is where I question, guys, where this guy, our manager, is, because this guy can put something together, but he doesn't rate him, and he'll be gone. Like we've lost many other. Well, hey, Emi Martinez, who knew? World Cup winner. Yeah. Okay, fair play. Into Europa's semi-finals. Who knew, mate? Who knew? But I rate him. I like him. I will give him, when he came on, even though he didn't have a great amount of time, I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a bang average 5 because he did try. He did try to do what he could do. But I'm sorry, I just have to question our manager. Why did you not bring him on earlier? You could see it wasn't working with Havertz. You could see that. So why didn't you change it up earlier? And I almost predicted it, Lee, Northside, Kenny. I almost predicted, right? I was doing a watch log, and I said it between 66 and 70 minutes, he'll make a substitution. Dear God, 71 minutes, he made the substitutions. He's so predictable, man. If I can see it, you can see it. The opposition manager, as soon as he made those substitutions, what did he do? He made substitutions. The Wolves manager made substitutions, right? Because the man is so predictable. And I'm sorry, I've had enough. And I don't care what anybody says. Is the fact. Time is time. Time to move on, man. Time to move on. You know, we've seen it, been there, done it. We've got the T-shirts. I've had enough of it. Sorry, Arteta. You've done your best. Goodbye.
Yeah, let me just time this guy out. You were on a 24-hour timeout. How unlucky. Have a double unskippable. Bosh, io di puta. In fact, if that didn't work, we'll do 6 of the best. Smash the likes up. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. Then we're all going to shout our manager ratings out, guys. I've just got 3 more to go on this io di puta, i di polla. Dos. Okay, finito. Let's go, guys. Listen, smash the likes up. We're going to carry on. Anyone who needs to leave on the panel, let me know in the private chat. We'll bounce. But make sure you sub to Arsenal History and More. Link in the title. Northside LDN, link in the title. And where's my mods, man? Yeah, none of the mods are here, bruv. Yeah, you lot all beg to be mods. Oh, make me a mod, make me a mod, make me a mod. None of the mods are here, bruv.
There is one.
I don't think I've got a single moderator in my chat.
There is one there.
We need to discipline the mods, man. We need to discipline the mods. Yeah. You man need some discipline as well.
Yeah, what? Yeah, they all beg to be mods, bruv. Yeah, and then where you at? Where you at? Because the mods should be putting all the links in the comments. Yeah, for the channels and for Kenny's Instagram. Yeah, where's the mods at? What, you all sleeping? Yeah, you all tired like Klopp? Yeah, F Klopp, bruv. F you. Anyway,
how about the mods?
Yeah, all right, we'll unmod them all. I'll unmod everyone. Right, I've done it before, bruv. I swear down, they were blocking everyone. Yeah, and it's impossible. I swear to God, if you get blocked, yeah, I get people email me and go, "Yo, you blocked me on your channel, and I've been watching for 4 years." I'm like, "Bro, I ain't blocked anyone." Yeah, it must be the mods. Yeah, and I reply and I go, "What's your app or what's your thing on YouTube?" Bro, it's impossible to unblock you. I can't find you. Yeah, like real talk, it's not easy to unblock someone. Yeah, right? Oh, no, unblock me. You've blocked me. Yeah, come on, get out of here, man. Yeah, real talk. But people did that before, and I just unmodded everybody. Yeah, so don't get too comfy, mate. Accountability is the best ability. Yeah, right. We're gonna do it.
Then you brought me back in because you did that. I remember when you did it a year ago. You unmodded everyone. Bye.
Yeah, I did. I modded everyone. Yeah.
And then I said, "You unmodded me. What have you done?" And he said, "Oh no, I'll bring it back in." I remember that.
Yeah. The thing is, I've got about 30 odd mods or 40 odd mods on this channel.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeti's in there, brother Yeti. Yeah. I need Kenny Ken's Instagram link, Kenny Ken 1972, Northside LDN YouTube link, and Arsenal History and More YouTube link, all in the same comment. I'll pin it. And then everyone can subscribe or follow. And come on, you're the only mod in it. Anyway, you know how this works, guys. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we're all going to shout out our manager rating. 3, 2, 1.
5.
4.
5. He deserves a whooping because I'm sorry. you don't have to play Kai Havertz at all costs. I know you pay £65 million for him, but you're clearly unbalancing your team. You've killed Jesus with his presence. You've murdered Martinelli. You've virtually murdered him to the extent that, you know, you can't have an open casket funeral. That's what you've done at Martinelli by shoehorning this guy in the team. And now you're putting him in midfield. Wolves had the depleted side. Their best players were out. Some of their better players could only play 20 or 30 minutes. There was nothing wrong with just saying, you know what, Declan Rice needs a rest from doing 2 or 3 people's jobs. Get Thomas Partey in there. Let Declan Rice, you know, move up the field and give us an extra body. Give us some legs in the attack. What did you do? You didn't do it. You know, your squad is depleted. Your squad is on your knees. You are killing your players. Trust me. Any ambition that Saka has of playing in the Euros, you've killed it for him. He's lucky he'll go to the Euros, but he won't be able to play a significant part in the games. He'll be on the bench. He'll be a bench player because of you. Come on, sort your life out, mate. If you want to win this league, use your bench. Doesn't matter how good or bad they are, just use your bench. Get some fresh legs on.
Facts. And the thing is, that's starting 11 for me, yeah? I looked at the starting 11 and I was like, I know Wolves have got mad injuries in that. Yeah, but you pick the starting 11 and some of these players, yeah, he's given chance after chance after chance after chance. Did they take their chance today? How many of them players actually that are on the fringe, yeah, or having poor seasons actually stepped up today and took their chance? Yeah, did Martinelli take his chance when he came on? And we all know he's tried to replace him twice. Yeah, he brought Trossard in and he tried to sign Mudryk before that. Yeah, like he's tried to replace him. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, there's all this talk in the media. All the brown envelopes are out after the buy-in. I said, oh, we're in for this player, that player, that player, that player. Notice that all these stories come out after a loss. Yeah, like clockwork. Yeah, but I see a clip the other day as well. Yeah, no, it was today. Yeah, and it was the manager, and somebody posted the clip out. Right. In fact, I don't want to misquote it, so let me read this here. I'm not going to share it because I'll get done for copyright in the press conference. Right, but he said, right, somebody quoted, put the clip out. A top gooner, obviously. Gooner for life. Yeah, okay, good one, mate. Arteta to the crybabies. From 7 years out of the Champions League to fighting for the league 2 years in a row. Tell me a team who has done that. That was Arteta with an arrogant, smug look, giving all of this in the press conference. And he's got the video clip there. Somebody quote tweeted this, yeah? QXSSAN on Twitter. Right? Unreal how a club and Arteta have brainwashed the fans into thinking a project equals 5+ years of necessary suffering before a single league title, whilst they have watched Xavi take over at Barca in 9th and Alonso take over at Leverkusen in 15th and win the league in their first full season, literally during this time. But it's a farmers' league. No excuses. Yeah, all of this because of Pep. Where was this crap when Jose came in? And I put this clip out. I see this clip on Insta last night. It's Jose's first interview. I don't want to be arrogant, guys, so please don't call me arrogant. But I am arrogant. But don't call me arrogant, guys. Okay? We have got some great players, guys, and you have a great manager, guys. Yeah, and I must say, yeah, I am not one of the bottle guys. I think I'm the special one. I'm European champion, guys. Yeah, guess what, Io de puta? Yeah, guess what? Guess what? That geezer's squad was younger than any squad Super Mick has managed. It was younger than any squad Mikel Arteta's managed at Arsenal. And he did.
Look at the ages, though. Look at the ages, though. Iron Robin was 21. Duffy, sorry, Damien Duff was 24. John Sherry. That's what the PR is doing. John Sherry, when that season started in 04-05, his 24th birthday was this December 1980. Wayne Bridge, who was the left back, was 23. Big Frank was 26. Petr Cech was only 22. Drogba was only 26, so this is a young squad. The only 30-year-old. There was no 30-year-olds on the side. They got rid of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. William Gallis was William Gallis was about 27. So it was a young squad with no experience of winning big titles. In fact, they didn't win anything big for about 4 years, and then he turned them in title winners. And the other guy who talks about Mick Arteta being in. Where do you get a team that is in, from where they come from? They've been in the title race twice without winning it. Well, Klopp got to Champions League final in 2018. He was in title race in 2019, won the Champions League, and in 2020 won the league. So when you try to reference Mick Arteta, do your research. Look at around you and look at recent comparisons before you talk, because you make a fool of yourself when you try to big up this manager. The fact is, we didn't wake up one day and say, look, we've never liked Mick Arteta. We don't think he's the right man. Get someone else in and, mimicking Cockney accents. Mick Arteta's got everything in his Arsenal. I use the word loosely, but Arsenal. £750 million spent. Players, his squad, the final say on players coming through. He's got the support of the majority of the fan base. I say there's about 70% of the fan base is behind him. Although out of that 70%, there's probably about 15% of that 70% who are probably wavering, sitting on the fence. And then there's people like us who are the 30% who just say, no, we're not having it. But either way, we've seen instances where, we can't deny that the results are, are going well. That he has got us into challenging. We've seen better players and better football, but when it comes to the crunch, the business end of the season, the championship rounds, we see no return. How can how unlucky is this man allowed to be? 2022, fluffed his lines. Spurs got the top four. 2023, 8 points ahead. Man City.
Before that, he fluffed his lines against Unai Emery.
Exactly. You know what? I've been generous because but if you want me to go there, I'll go with Unai Emery. And then let's talk about this season. Now we've won today. We have to win every game. But if it gets to the end of the season where we finish second, we've got to look back on that poor results in December and look on the fact that there was no margin for error. His team selections have been found wanting. Trying to shoehorn Kai Havertz into this team is going to be his Achilles heel. It's going to be a killer. And then, the form of Martinelli and Saka is going to kill him. Now, he can hide and smile and have everyone backing him and having Josh saying, how are you? I really hate the fact that people are outside forces are trying to, spoil everything we built. Okay. What you built is a team that can't win anything. What you built is a team that's a nearly team. If you want Jamie Carragher to shut up and not stop comparing us to Poch's Tottenham, well, get a better squad, learn how to win the big games when it really matters, and get your team selections right. Because if you don't, we're always going to be compared to that. We don't like it. The manager don't like it, but that's it. If you can't deliver trophies, then just shake our hand and say, look, thank you for giving us our chance. Respect for you. I've enjoyed my time as a manager. I enjoyed my time playing. The fans have been fantastic, but I can't do this no more. I'm not the right man. And get someone else.
Absolute facts. And this is the thing, yeah. Like, we're all of an age where we've seen the good Arsenal, but we've also seen bad times as well. There's some of us more so than others, yeah. Why is it such a hate crime to want a manager to be replaced? Yeah. Last season, Bayern Munich were in the Champions League undefeated with Nagelsmann. They were in the cup, yeah, their League Cup or FA Cup, whatever it is, and they were sat 2 points off the top of the league or a point off the top of the league with 8 games to go. They sacked Nagelsmann. Yeah, guess what? Fair enough. They got knocked out the 2 cups. They won the fucking league. Yeah. Why is it such a hate crime to want a manager gone? Before we get to that, yeah, big up to 709 inside. Pinned comment is both the YouTube channels. Make sure you follow Kenny Ken 1972 as well on Insta. But Arsenal History and More and Northside LDN are pinned. Big up Joe Silver as well. Big up from South Texas. Come on, my eyes hurt watching that. Oh dear, oh dear, bro. You're funny, man. I can't lie. Every time you comment, bro, you crack me up. Yeah, bro, it is crap, bro. Baby giraffe and that. Yeah, like 6'4", never wins a fucking header. Yeah, no. Big up to you, bro.
Exactly.
Big up to Long Edge Yeti as well. You have no competition for shirts. Don't worry though. Make sure you grab your North Bank merch, guys, or the 1886 collection. So make sure you check that out, guys, because that's dropped recently as well.
I'd like to see the 1886 collection, actually. I'd like to see that.
It's probably about 300 quid a pop, Jez. Make sure you sub to Yeti as well. Long Edge Yeti's Cave, Forest fan, more European pedigree than the Asna. Big up Guna ER. Jez, worst manager in our history. Who do you think?
Well, now.
You've seen a few.
Wow. I'm just trying to think, man. Worst manager I've ever seen in our history.
Let's just go your lifetime.
Right, I've seen
Bertie
Mee, Terry Neal. Bertie Mee, first European trophy. Can't dismiss him, man. I was there at the home game. Can't throw him out out the door. Terry Neal, 3 cup finals, 1-1. Tricky. I went to the protest to get him out at Islington Town Hall. Tricky job. I'm gonna have to go unfairly, Lee. Very unfairly. Bruce Rioch. No, never. I'm gonna have to go Bruce Rioch because it's very unfair, this comment. Bearing in mind he brought in David Platt and Dennis Bergkamp. He never got a chance. Then we had Arsene Wenger, of course. And then we had, of course, Unai Emery, who I wanted to keep. I never wanted him to, why? That's a real tricky question. So I'm going to have to be Bruce Rioch, man.
What about you, Kenny?
Well, I feel sorry for Bruce Rioch because he actually got. He was only ever a stopgap because hindsight's 2020. But I've got him. Now we know that that he's probably trying to get Arsene Wenger in a lot earlier than he got him before. So he probably got Bruce Rioch stopgap. Bruce, hopefully never. But what was I going to say again? Bruce Rioch got us to a semi-final of the League Cup. When Aston Villa won it in 96 when they beat Leeds, they beat us in the semi-final. Who knows? He could have got us to Wembley, could have won a trophy. So, and he got us into Europe. All right, I'm talking about those getting us to Europe at that time after we had the last Emmers of George Graham era where we finished nowhere. It was a good first effort, but Ian Wright turned against him. Because he put in a transfer request. And, a lot of the players like the Paul Mercer.
Yeah, Wright was also shook of George Graham because he used to roast him, pause.
Yeah, but George Graham won 2 league titles. Yeah, Bruce Rioch managed Bolton. But for me, the best manager I've ever had is always going to be George Graham, then Arsene Wenger. Right. And after that, it's going to be after that, obviously, I've got to go to Terry Neal because that's my era. Although, I was getting a bit fed up with Terry Neal after the 1982 season. But to be honest, the worst manager that I've seen, factually, you know what? Pound per pound, because I wasn't around, and I like to remember the Bertie Mee days. When he won the titles, I'd have to say Bertie Mee because when I first, reason why I say Bertie Mee, when I first watched Arsenal and I was first aware of the club, Arsenal always, around the 15th or 16th with Spurs. We're always from about 1974 onwards, we're always flirting with a bit of relegation with Spurs. 74, we were shit. Sorry, excuse me, the kids watching.
No, there's no kids watching, Kenny, and if they are, fuck.
Yeah, but if you think about it, from 74 to 76,
I don't want them to watch my channel. Only 0.06% of my views, come from under 18.
Right.
We don't want them
to
watch someone else.
Yeah, but from 74 to 76, you look at those results, and I remember those performances as well. You look at the players we got. For me, he's our worst, but I wasn't aware of the history, so I just saw as a bad manager. But I know, but if you win the double and you win our first European trophy, you're great. But from what I witnessed and what I was aware of, you weren't great. Whilst
two League Cup finals, 2 League Cup finals, 2 consecutive FA Cup finals.
But the Arsenal I remember, and it's as a kid, I just remember it not being great. I remember us being really bad towards
74, but 68, 69, 70, 71, we had 2 League Cup finals, right? European UEFA, the Fez Cup, which we won, double. Then we had the 72 Cup final. We lost to Leeds, so it was a pretty tight period. And he got sacked. In 75, and then in come Terry Neal.
Yeah, you know what it was, right? Is that play? Obviously, I'm too young to remember it, but when George Graham goes to Man United, things are going bad, and then Charlie George goes to Derby, that team's kind of broken up, and he never replaced it. But
it shows how good Derby were at the time, by the way.
Yeah, they won the league in 75.
Was that Brian? No, Brian. That weren't Brian.
No, it was Dave McKay. Dave McKay.
Yeah, Brian Clough was way later.
But as I was saying before, you think about football. The problem is, right, it's hard to talk about your managers in a good light because Liverpool is so dominant. I don't know, Northside.
And Everton were up there as well. Everton were up there around them times as well. And let's not forget, everyone's saying that the Premier League's the best in the world, right? Unai Emery has got Aston Villa. Let's not forget Aston Villa back in 81, 82. They sweeped up. They cleaned up. They won the league. They won the Champions League or the European Cup as it was. They won the Super Cup and the UEFA Cup winners.
Won everything.
They won it all. Fucking Aston Villa. And people are telling us this is progress. Get out of here, man. Aston Villa won, what, 7 titles, 7 FA Cups? Aston Villa are massive.
But Jez and Lee, you remember it. But Northside, obviously, I'll tell you now, you watch Man City play and you've seen Sir Alex's Man United. Let me tell you something now. That Liverpool side in the 80s, the 70s and 80s pisses over both teams. You trust me. Facts. I know it's a hard one to take because of what you see with Pep's football. But Liverpool, everything Pep was doing now, Liverpool doing it better.
Mate, Kenny, you and Jez have said this before, You and Jez have said this before. All of this fucking upside down Christmas tree and all that. Herbert Chapman was doing this in the 30s at Huddersfield and Arsenal. Let's just be real with this. Herbert Chapman's got a statue for a reason. Herbert Chapman's a legend at Huddersfield and at Arsenal. Come on. Didn't he die in pneumonia or something?
And Tottenham. And
this is the thing. Most Arsenal fans don't know that statue of Herbert Chapman, he was playing for fucking Spurs. He played for Spurs, didn't he? And he became our manager. Oh, George Graham, he went to Spurs to manage them. Shut up, mate.
Hey, I got another one. So Matt Busby played for Liverpool.
I never knew that.
Matt Busby played for Liverpool.
That's crazy.
But that's what makes me laugh, you see, because I get it. I get it to a point. I do get it to a point. Herbert Chapman was an amazing manager for Arsenal, right? But he didn't win all of those 3 league titles. George Allison did it because he died. He died in the January from pneumonia, sadly, right? So it was actually George Allison. Yeah, Herbert Chapman set up the WM formation, which he did at Huddersfield Town, right? He did that before he came to Arsenal, and he set up the modern way of football, and it's still played to this day.
Facts. And that's the thing, when people try and reinvent football, this was being done in the 30s. I just want to highlight this. I want to highlight this dickhead in my chat, by the way. Smash these likes up there. 4,000 videos, 97k subs is dreadful. Improve. Bruv, how about 60 odd million fucking views, mate, which is an average, because I just calculated it right now, of 15k views per video of the 4k. Yeah. 4,000 times 15, yeah, times 15,000. 4,000 times 15,000 is 60 million. Io di puta. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. And I've probably been, man said, fan of the best Man City fan. Yeah. So, bruv, I've probably been to the Etihad more times than you have. Yeah. But thanks for watching. Have a double unskippable, Io di puta. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. Subs for show, views for dough, bruv. I get more views on this channel. Yeah. Than most fucking channels, bruv. Yeah. Me, Rants and Said are cleaning up, and we ain't even got 300k between us, bruv. And we've had 6 million views.
Look at the fat fuck on the picture, man. I doubt he even gets out of his house, does he?
Well, do you know what's crazy? Yeah, me, Rants and Said have probably had over 6 million views, yeah, in the last 28 days. Yeah, which is why the likes of, oh, I'll take her out. Yeah, I'll take her out. Yeah, the Forest fan from Leicester.
That guy,
yeah,
that guy
must be the United fan. Yeah, it's giving it the big, bro. Fuck these dickheads, bro. The bigger you get, yeah, in terms of views, it's not about subs, bro. It's views. Yeah, and guess what? My views are off the fucking chart. I've had over 1 million this month before today or before this game. Yeah, that's with just this channel. That's without my other channel. Yeah, get out of here, bro.
I guarantee you,
we're all cleaning up, bro. Fuck these dickheads.
I guarantee you, he's unfucking employed, right? He's sitting in the council terrace. Right? He's sitting there, sponging off all of us, right? Yeah, right. And he's just eating his McDonald's for. He has his McDonald's.
He can't afford.
Bro, on that picture, he looks like he uses a mobility scooter at the old age of 29.
Yeah.
His mum who's 70, waiting for the inheritance and that.
He gets his McDonald's McMuffins delivered to him, right, from the
Uber
Deliveroo. Yeah. Lunchtime, he has 3 Big Mac.
He had spaghetti hoops and alphabetic spaghetti for dinner on toast.
6 burgers. Man, these people, seriously, man, go out, get yourself a fucking job.
Hey, I love it, Jez. I love it. F these people, bro, because guess what? Yeah, we're live. Yeah, I'm always working. Yeah, they can't hack it. They can't bully us. Yeah, they can try. Same with that dickhead from Leicester, yeah, who's posing as a Man United fan when he's a Forest fan. Yeah, why is he calling me out, bro? He's got about 10 million followers over all socials. Why are you indirecting me? Yeah,
why is he not come back? Why is he not coming back? Yeah, why is he not coming back? Because as soon as you cook them, they're like, oh, mental health.
Mental health. And then when these dickheads here with the bigger accounts, yeah, they're only calling people like me, right? So that dickhead, Said said, yo, come to a game then, bruv. I'll meet you at the ground. Yeah? Nada. Yeah? Every day.
Norso, you made an excellent point about mental health. Now, he's an advocate of mental health. He's an advocate of giving people second chances. So I've seen his videos. Let's not forget how he jumps in the bandwagon to our good friend Chig. Yeah. And he did it, and it's all documented, and he did it with people who should know better. And let's face it, you couldn't shut any of those guys up. Yet all of them individually and collectively talk about mental health. Well, what do you think it did to our good friend, late friend's mental health when that was done?
Yeah,
there's nothing worse than going viral when you don't want to go viral. When you think everyone's looking at you, and you can't even open your phone in case you're getting abuse. You know, don't get me wrong. They didn't start the pylon, but they didn't have to do that. That's not great. So, you know, the copper who should know better was part of that, and he thought he didn't stop it. He got involved. So all I can say to him is that, you know what, don't use mental health because you can't practice what you preach. Because at the end of the day, we only talk about mental health if it impacts on us. If it doesn't impact on us, we don't care. And it's a horrible thing to say because that's the way people are. Because we live in this sort of world where if it don't affect you, it doesn't matter. When really and truly, we should have each other's backs as human beings. And I think, you know,
great point.
The way you've got to do it right is that you've got to be consistent. If you've got a problem with what we're doing, that's fine. But just say and admit you don't like us individually or collectively as people, because you can't slag us off and call us all of this when you've got friends who are doing the same thing. That one of your mates and someone you looked up to had a watch along on his own main Arsenal channel, and then on his second channel he had a hate along. So if Arsenal, whatever the result, he wins. He won. We lost, he won. Because on his other channel, he had a hate along. No, I'm sorry. You can't slag us off and call us finesses and start going, oh, well, I'll take her out. But you mate.
I'll take her out. Where's your money accent, Io de puta? Yeah, because I've got a southern accent and all my family is South London, bro. South East. Shut up, pussy.
But that's the thing. Your mate,
I'll cook him every day. I can't stand him. I don't like him.
Yeah, but even so, though, your mate had basically a foot in both camps. He had a foot in both camps. He wasn't even Switzerland.
Hey, are they even mates though? Because we haven't seen them do any collabs recently, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? What's happened there?
Yeah, but
I thought every time there was a Man United Arsenal game, I thought them two channels were linking up. What's happened, bro?
They're friendly rivals, but that's the thing. No,
I didn't see them do that. They normally did the super fan debate, and they sit around. I ain't seen any of that.
But Lee, no one's pointing that out. Everyone stays silent. Slagged us off.
Wait, I don't stay silent, Kenny. Yeah, I'll call all these dickheads out.
Lee, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these guys who slagged us off about the last two results. There was a perfect example of a person who's got a foot in both camps, made monetized both watch-alongs, and nothing was said. But we get slagged off. How? Do
you know how? Do you know how we get slagged off? Yeah, I'll tell you why. Yeah, because they're fucking shook, Kenny. Right? They can laugh at the subs. They can laugh at the amount of subs that I have. They can laugh all they like. My views don't lie, bruv. Yeah, win, lose, or draw, it's there or thereabouts the same every month. Yeah. When I spoke with Rance yesterday, when I spoke with Sage yesterday, yeah, and then I know what my views are. We've had over 5 million views in the last 30 days, me, Rance, and Sage. Over 5M views. Yeah. 5M. We ain't even got 300k subs. Yeah. They're rattled. The same as the mainstream media were rattled with a certain mutant channel. Yeah. That they didn't like. And now they're doing watch alongs. Yeah. They're inviting my man to so and so. And BBC are inviting my man to, I was invited with Redmen TV and we was asked by the BBC to share how we've done, because they all want to know. Yeah, and the problem is the mainstream was shook of them, the biggest channels. They're now shook of us. Do you know why? Because we say it as it is, and that fucking goes against what they're saying. Yeah, because they're playing a game. We're not. We're saying what we think, not what people want to hear. Yeah, and this is why. Yeah, I'll take her out. Shut up. Yeah, dickhead. I'll call him out every day. I can't stand that, bro. I can't stand that, bro.
Lee, may I ask you a question? Right. There's a couple of people coming in on me recently. I'm not going to mention anybody because they said, "Well, I've got a bigger channel than you," and they're young kids, they're young guys, and I respect that. And they've got like 7,500, 8,500 views, subs. I beg your pardon. And I go and watch them, and they get like 11 people live.
So I'm saying, Jez, subs for show authenticity is key.
How the fuck do you get that amount of subs, right? When you've got like 11 people, when you're in Northside's live, right? Yeah, you get like 2K. Yeah, when you're live, you get like 25.
We got nearly 800 people watching live right now. Yeah, and it's 1:45 in Spain.
But
in the morning,
some of these, I actually question how they've got these many subs. I have been told, I might be lying, I have been told there is a way of buying subs.
Now, Jez, do you know what it is? Sorry to cut you off here. Do you know what it is? Yeah, there's so many people out there looking for validation for their own opinions. Yeah,
just get the trick.
Then what they do is they'll see a video on a channel, yeah, and they go, "Oh, I agree with that opinion. I'll sub." They never watch it again. Yeah, not only that, most of these bigger channels barely interact with their channel.
They're not big channels, Lee. There's 7,500.
Yeah, but even with smaller channels, Jez, there's so many little channels out there, right? And I'm a little channel. Yeah, Mr. Beast probably gets more subs in a day than I've got in total. Yeah, I'm a small channel. KSI is all these channels. But the problem is, the smaller ones, yeah, they don't interact. They don't have a personality. They don't keep it authentic. They're just trying to chase the clout. Yeah, and they use you as a stepping stone if you're a bigger channel to get to where they want to get to, which is AFTV, Goldfish,
yeah, but I'm not channels,
Flowers, wherever. That's what they do.
How do these look? Right, look. Let's put it in.
Why do you think I cut everyone off? They're all wasters. Fuck them. Don't ask me for nothing apart from you lot. You're cool.
I'm trying to put this in context, right? Yeah, I get if I do a stream live, I might get, I don't know, 300-400 people, like, and then like when you've got you and Kenny and the real ones on, mad views, huge. Goes out off the planet, right? But normally if I'm streaming on my own, I'll get, I don't know, 200-300 views, and then it go up over a couple of days, But what I don't get is when you've got, like, I've got what, I don't know, 5,200 subs, and you get somebody's got 7.5, right? Yeah, and some of these people are absolute fucking muppets. They haven't got a clue about the club. They ain't got a clue about the club. I've watched them, guys, and I'm thinking, what are you talking about? And they've got 7,500, 8,000 subs, and they get 11 people watching live.
Yeah, but this is another thing. This is another thing as well, Jez. Yeah, right. There's so many people that are trying to fast track themselves. Yeah, right. I've worked my bollocks off, and this is why I put them tweets out. And listen, like, I've mudded a few people this week. I'm not going to say who they are, but they've been fucking told differently on text, yeah? Right? They've been told differently. Why are you only fucking texting me when Arsenal lose? Oh, I'm available all day. What do you mean you're available all day? Yeah, what sudden? Where was you when we were winning 4-5, 6-0? What, suddenly you want to boost off of my fucking traction now? Yeah? How about build your own channel yourself? Yeah? How about don't ask me for fuck all? Yeah, how about when you're on holiday, upload. Oh, I'm going on holiday, guys, so I'm going to have a week off. Fuck off, hijo de puta. When I'm on holiday with my daughter, and my daughter's doing my fucking Sweden, yeah, Dad, I'm like, yo, chill. I'm on a Palace watch-along. yeah, I'm on a Palace. Well, what are you doing? Oh, but my iPad's died. We'll plug it in then. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, these people don't know the grind. They just want to boost, yeah? The amount of people, this is why I had to put that out there. And it's not trying to be bigger or better than other people, but I'm just sick to death of people trying to fucking, like, fast track. I said this to Matty the other day. Matty is a great photographer. He's an elite level photographer in America, yeah? He's going on a TV show. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to say it because it's none of my business, but I'm going to drop a little hint. There's football clubs that were asking him to do photo shoots for them as their main photographer. Elite level football clubs, by the way, right? He's going on a TV show and this and that because he's an amazing photographer. Yeah, he's literally elite. And America's massive and he's one of the best in America. Now imagine, yeah, you're a fucking apprentice photographer and go, yo, by the way, matey, can you give me all your clients here because I need a boost? That's like somebody texting me saying, can you fucking redirect all your subs and followers to me? Fuck off. Yeah, that's like a plumber having a trainee plumber saying, yo, can you give me all your clients? Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want to be better than anyone because I'm not. Yeah, Northside Kenny, you both met me. I'm not like this, yeah? I'm angry as fuck right now, yeah, with certain people and the way things are going, yeah, with certain people and the way things are being finessed, and I see the lies and I'm fucking... Yeah, I have to bite my tongue. Otherwise, I will ruin a few people. Yeah, and it'll get me in trouble. Yeah, it'll get me in trouble with friends of mine. Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, however, yeah, Leave me alone. Yeah, Northside, you asked me for nothing. You're my pal. You got my number. You call me every day. We speak all the time. We were still speaking at 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. You asked me for nothing, bro. Nothing. You turned up at my gaff, yeah, and I picked you up from the airport with my missus, and I picked you and your missus up. You turned up with biscuits, tea, rum, yeah. I didn't ask for that. You was like, yo, and you weren't even staying at my gaff. Yeah. You was like, yo, respect. You don't ask me for nothing, bro. So you deserve Flawless, another one. Bless up Flawless. Yeah, that guy fucking deserves way more than 11k subs. Why? Because he works his bollocks off and he never asked anyone for nothing. Yeah, never. But then you get people out here that are just clout chasing, fucking clickbaiting titles, chatting shit to us. Yeah, telling us how to support our football club when they support a different one. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll call them all out. I don't give a shit. I'll say every single one of them. I don't care, bruv. Yeah, I'm sick to death of these people taking the piss. And then you get the random ones that you've never met. Yeah, you've never fucking met. Oh, can you redirect me? No, I can't. And don't share my content ever again. Yeah, they're the ones that get put in the bin. Yeah, and that's not me trying to be bigger or better than anybody, but it's me saying, yo, enough is a fucking enough here. Yeah, how about you record off an iPhone, propping it up against the books, bruv, after you've done a day's graft? Yeah, how about you do that? Yeah, how about you lose a whole fucking channel with 12k subs and build another one? Yeah, how about that? Because that's what I did. Yeah, and it's like, I'm sick and tired of it. And then what happens, and Kenny, you know this 100, yeah? People message you, oh, Lee's not opened my DM. Oh,
yeah, well, loads of stuff.
Fuck off. I'm not on social media like that. I work on social media. When I'm not on social, Kenny, I'm going to share. I'm going to go for a piss and I'm going to share because I ain't even done it. I've lost track. Right? Yeah, I've not even shared. And I know you've sent me your 2 clips. Yeah, I'm going to share them now. But at the same time, yeah, you're my fucking friend, Kenny. I will help you all the way. Jez is my friend. Northside's my friend. Northside's coming to my house next weekend. Yeah. Right. I will do anything for you guys. Yeah. But do you know what? You never asked me for nothing. You don't want nothing out of me apart from friendship and talking.
Thing is, I mentioned this to I've mentioned this to all the YouTube, all the new guys that I mentioned it to. I always tell them that, you know, I've always advised them that you have to, if you really want to do this full time, you have to be thick-skinned. You have to be able to play the game. You know, you have to understand how this works. It's just like in any field of work, people are gonna befriend you because they think you can help them get somewhere. And then, but what's happening? You have to accept that you are basically like you're a stepping stone for someone else. Yeah. So, for instance, you identify someone, right? He's friends with the top guy and the top guy, so I've got to be friends with him and tell him or her, I really like your work, right? I'm trying to do something, right? But we can work together. And they start following you, and you're following back, and you think you're friends. And then when you build up trust and said, oh, yeah, by the way, can you get Jez on my channel? Because I really, really appreciate Jez. Can you get Northside on my channel? Because I really appreciate Northside. So you get them. You guys become friends. I want to hear from that person again. So that's how it is. It's like this in new media, which you guys are part of. Like that in Hollywood. Like that in Broadway. Like that on the West End. Everyone wants... It's like that in TV presenting. I remember up-and-coming presenters when I was working on TV shows. They're all my friends because they knew I knew a few people, ex-players, and they knew I knew a few journalists. I haven't heard from them for 10 years.
This is the thing, Kenny. You're so right. I learned a lesson, right? That there's a lot of snakes out there, right? A lot of snakes, and I only work now, right, with like certain people. Obviously, you and I work closely on a Wednesday. We do our weekly chat show. I work with Northside. I work with Lee, obviously, and I work with a couple of other channels. But there's a lot of other people. Yeah, I mean, the Yeti and I, we've got a bit of a rapport going that a lot of people like when we do our watch-alongs, because it's a bit of a we've called it now the prick and the pricker, because we take the piss out of each other all the time, and we don't. It's not massive views, but we enjoy it. We have a giggle, you know, and it's all good banter. We get people come in, have a laugh, and take the piss and whatever. But I've learned a big lesson in this journey. This journey on YouTube for me has been the fact of, yeah, I've learned a lot, because there's a lot of people that just want to actually use, as you quite rightly said, they want to use you as a stepping stone. And as one person that that did that, and he did that to get to Lee, and I fell for it, and I was like, okay, I've learned from that. Won't happen again. You know, I've had people say to me, "Oh, why don't you get on more with, get on Northside's channel more?" I said, because he's fucking busy. Right? He's got his thing to do. I've got my thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, he does it. Northside does it every single day. I don't. I don't. Yeah, because I'll maybe every once, twice, couple of days, whatever, once every 3 days, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not doing this for a living. Lee does it relentless. Northside once a day, whatever, twice a day sometimes. Fair play, respect. But, you know, I get, you know, oh, why don't you get so-and-so on? Why don't you get this guy on? Why do you get that? Because if they don't want to fucking come on, I'm not going to beg them. Yeah.
Do you know what, Jez? Yeah, people don't realize, yeah, how much you put into this to make it work and for it to grow. People think that you just go, okay, I'm going live, and they don't realize what you have to do. They don't realize that you got a partner. You know, I work a 8 to 5 job. They don't realize that within the job, for me to put out more content, working full time, I take away my lunch break. They don't realize I get home, I haven't had dinner, I do another live. I'm not always. They don't realize that you're not always thinking about them. And it's not even in a nasty way. I don't have much time. They don't realize that by the time you're done with all your lives, it's 11 o'clock. By the time you have a shower, have your dinner, your partner's in bed. They don't realize that. But then they say, oh, but why are you not jumping on? Why are you not doing this? How much time do I have in a day? How much time? I don't even have enough time in the day sometimes to have dinner. I'm doing a live. I haven't even eaten. I haven't had lunch, and I haven't even had dinner. And people don't realize that. You know, they just think that, oh, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? First of all, I don't owe you anything. Yeah, I don't owe you anything. The reason, do you know what? The last 7 months has been the best months. You know why? I realized, I remember Lee's busy, and props to him, he's busy. He's got his things to do. I said, I got to make content that drag people here, not just because of Lee. Lee's busy, as we all know. He's got things to do. So then I work a way of making my content better. But you know what? A lot of these YouTubers they don't want to do that hard graft. They don't want to create their shows better. What they want is, can you redirect? No. Why don't you work harder? Because every single time I'm up in the work rate. This weekend and following through every single day, I'm working my hardest to make sure I drop 2 bits of content every single day. Instead of going, Lee, could you come on? Lee, could you come on? Lee's got his own thing. And I shouldn't feel obliged that he owes me anything, that he has to be turning up for my show. You know what I mean? He's got his own thing to do. So what can I do?
Same as when I text you, I didn't know you were still live. Sorry to cut you off, yeah. Right, and smash these likes up, hijo de puta. Yeah. I didn't know you were still live. Yeah. But I said to you, yo, if you're still around, I'm going live, because you text me. And I said, yo, I watched this video you sent me. Yeah. I said, if you're around, I'm going to do a live player ratings. Yeah. I said, up to you. But listen, I've met your missus. Yeah. Your missus is lovely. Yeah. She got so great with my missus. Chill people, bro. In it. Proper chill. Yeah. But people just want to leech off of that. And it's like, they take kindness as a weakness because, yeah. And listen, I understand that when you're starting out on any business, any career, any whatever it may be, you always want to pick the brains of the ones that are seen as the better ones, or the ones with the bigger following, or whatever it may be. However, yeah, fucking hell, bruv.
Look at this comment here. Northside, your content's bad. You call out Babs and call him Jay Sean. What's the difference in calling me Van Dijk?
Skinny Van Dijk, that's sticking forever.
What's the difference
in calling me Graham Potter, mate, or Cole Palmer. Yeah, what's the
You
difference?
know what's funny? Yeah, the internet is so funny. If I say something in reference to somebody else, you're out of order. Hold on, you referred to Van Dijk. That's black. I'm black. So should I say that's racial? You're calling me the girl out of Top Boy. Is that not racial? Because she's black.
Wow.
Huh? Is that not
Racially
racial?
motivated?
But when I do it, racially motivated. But I don't say those things. You know, I just laugh it off. Yeah. But when I then give it back, oh, that's below the belt.
Hey, footballers. Think about footballers. I know. Let's get wrong. I always use the Great Xhaka example because don't get me wrong. What he did was out of order. But I always say what came first. Like football fans, you know, Jamie Carragher plays against Arsenal 22 years ago. Someone throws a coin at Jamie Carragher, hides behind his mate. Jamie Carragher throws it back where it came from. He gets sent off, gets ridiculed. But, you know, I think what's happening is that a lot of people, they like to dish it out because they think, well, you've got to take it because, you know, you give it. And then when you have, but I don't want you to have right reply. And I think that's what a lot of people, they actually think you can just copy it. And if you copy it, you know, then you've got to take it. And if you reply, they're the first people to go and get you banned.
Kenny, I get it all the time, right? And I'll tell you why, yeah? Right? I get it all the time. Yeah, somebody blocked this dickhead in my chat. In fact, I'll block him. He put a super chat in that I ain't reading. Thanks for your money, Io de puta. Yeah? Big up Jolien as well. Man said he can have a redirect. Jolien, you're fucking funny, man. I love you, bro. But this guy lives 2 hours up the road, yeah? When was the last time we see each other, bro? Yeah,
hey, he's got a boxing channel.
Works harder than me, and I work hard. He works harder than me. He runs 3 jobs, bruv. Whilst he was coaching a football club to win titles, by the way. Yeah, proper gaffer. Yeah, get him in. Yeah, Jolien in, bruv. Yeah, Jolien Hunt in. Yeah, but real talk here. This guy lives 2 hours around the corner from me. It's literally a 2-hour drive into Sevilla. Yeah, last time I see him was what? About this time 2 years ago. Yeah, my boy Keith lives around the corner. I've seen him once in about 6 months. He literally lives half a mile around the corner. Yeah, I swerved him from last Friday to last Monday. No, not last Friday. The Friday before, I swerved him to the Monday. Yeah, and at 10 o'clock, we were sat in a fucking bar or outside the bar because it was hot. Yeah, in the evening at 10 o'clock, and I was like, I'm knackered, you know. I feel like I need to go home, bro. And he was like, yeah, I don't even want that pint of Guinness. I was like, come on, let's go. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the thing is, yeah, for me, right, this is what winds me up the most. These people sit there and say to me directly in my comments and lives and stuff like that, yeah, but you're always slagging off other people. You're always slagging off the fans, yeah? Motherfucker, if I showed you my held for review comments and my comments and read them out, I give back literally 1% of what I get. Yeah? If I read my comments out on a live stream, Jesus Christ, if you ain't mentally strong, bruv, you are not living the next day. Yeah, real talk. That's every single day. Yeah, every day. Why? Because I've got an opinion that don't meet yours. Yeah, talking about my daughter. Yeah, Kenny, you remember this. Yeah, that bird that went on X Factor, she got to judges' houses. Yeah, and even my biggest haters on Twitter at that time, years ago, yeah, fucking schooled her. Because she found out my missus' Snapchat at the time. Yeah, she was fucking being nasty on Snapchat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they found out where my missus worked at the time and this and that. Yeah, even my biggest haters on Twitter at that time was like, yo, that's taking a bit. This girl got to judges' houses, yeah, on X Factor. Yeah, that's the levels these people go to. This is why I said to you last night, Northside, yeah, anytime you post your missus out, don't ever mention your missus' name online, ever. No. Yeah. I don't mention mine. I don't mention my. Nobody knows my kid's name online. Yeah, because I don't say it. Yeah, I don't say it. Yeah. Every time you post a picture of you and your missus on Insta, put an emoji over your missus. Put an emoji over her face. Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, don't ever tag her. My missus ain't got any social media anyway, so I'm calm. Yeah. Don't ever tag her. Yeah, because these fucking idiots. And then when you give it back, you're the problem. No, fuck you. Yeah.
Look at Declan Rice's wife.
I get on the internet and I don't care because it's words on a screen, Io de puta. And I did door-to-door sales where I could get punched up in my face for knocking on the door and woke the baby up and shit. Yeah. Guess what? It's bare love every time I see people anywhere. Yeah. And this is a tourist area. Words on the screen. Yeah. But trust me, I swear down, yeah, these fucking idiots, yeah, none of them Yeah, none of them have got a single clue what day it is. Yeah, and then you get these upstarts, yeah, that want to jump off of everyone. Get out of here, man. Fuck off.
Lee,
Leave me alone.
I hear what you exactly say. It's like that little muppet earlier on, Derek Burton.
And is everyone pissed up? No, I'm not pissed up, bro. But guess what? Even if I was, who cares? It's my fucking house, my channel.
Water.
Kenny,
this
don't drink
water. Canned water, mate.
Juice.
You're on the prime. You're on the Tommy, the fruit shoots.
That fucking prick that called me a pedo. That sort of thing can stick.
Mate, if you ain't mentally strong, yeah, the comment section, yeah, I swear down, yeah.
That
right?
thing,
and I get fucking millions of comments.
No, you're missing the point, man. The fact is, right, yeah, he's made that, right, and that sort of shit can stick on your character.
Yeah.
Right.
Same with it's mostly racially motivated with the Saka thing. So they do it to rants. Every time he calls out Luke Shaw or Harry Maguire or somebody that's white, yeah, like it's racially motivated. Well, motherfucker, he's been calling out Saka for the longest. Yeah, he's been calling out Rashford for the longest.
That is
but this is what they do, Jez.
There's nothing I can do.
It's racially motivated.
There's nothing I can do about that, Lee. There's nothing I can do about it. Because I can't go and find that little
Just don't bite, Jez. Don't bite. That's the thing.
Ignore him, man. Just laugh at him and serve him a double unskippable lag.
I kind of found it funny, yeah, but it's just like, what? Someone called me transgender. I was like, what? I don't care. I grew up, Kenny, in an area that was hella racist, bro.
So being called a pedo hurts me massively because I've got 3 children, right? I've got 3, and I've got 2.
Yeah, but that's why they do it, Jez. That's why they do it. Yeah, I just laugh at his words on the screen to me. Jez, I've not told every single day. They can't say shit to me. What are they going to do?
You know what it's like when you. I think when you get older, when you're an older person, you're an older man. Because and you, people have called me granddad, and I think they call Jez granddad. When they call you that, it's low. It's low because it hurts. Because the thing about it, right, is that you think, hang on here, you don't agree with what I say about the Arsenal, what I say about the manager of play. All right, fine. Call me what you want, but that, come on, mate, you've gone too far. It's like, and that's the thing. Don't go that low over a manager you don't know, who's not your brother, he's not he's not your uncle, he's certainly not your father, and you defend him to that level, or you defending the club to that level, do you guys to that low, and we support the same club. I've never seen anything like it.
This is what the internet's created. Yeah, you can say whatever you want on the internet. Yeah. With no repercussions, no comeback. Yeah. Well, yeah. And people get the ump with us because we're seen as toxic and negative. Go through all these dickheads that are slagging us off. Yeah. Slagging us off and go through their tweets on a match day. They're saying the same thing. Yeah. Eduardo Pagan is slagging it all off all the way through the game. Yeah. There's another dickhead, Harrison. Oh, yeah. You need a slap. Well, when you're big enough, bruv, I'll pick you up at Malaga. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? All these people, I'm sick and tired of them fucking, Kenny. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, most of these people, listen, I've got a global following, yeah, right? But at the end of the day, Kenny, I'm going to say this online. I said this to Jez, yeah, right? When I did your fan cam after the Aston Villa game last weekend, I was sat backstage, yeah? You had your earphones in, yeah? You were outside Holloway train station. What was happening when I was backstage waiting for you to do the fan cam after I turned up late? What was happening? Oh, Kenny, I love him.
Two lads. One guy was an Arsenal fan, the other one's a Tottenham fan. And he went, bloody hell, I'll watch you all the time, love your work. Andy Abraham, when we're getting
a selfie, please. And I waited for you to have the selfie. And I said,
with a selfie. And Andy Abraham, who was on X Factor, was got to runner up. He says he watches our show. I've had conversations with Oliver Holt. He says he wants to take me out for a drink because I always say copyright. So everyone watches the show. Everyone knows what we do, and they say, yeah, I watch you and Lee. Now, the fact is, right, is that when you call people these names or you slag us off in the comments below, what do you actually expect us to do? Do you want us to just actually stop doing it and not say anything? And you think that by you calling us names and, you know, slagging us off about our family, that we're not going to go on tweet. We're going to give up social media. We're going to give up going on YouTube channels. Going to give up doing podcasts because of your comments. Sorry, mate, you're not that important. You're the lowest of the low, but we're going to keep on going. And the fact is, because you've singled us out, what you've done is that you've helped our profiles, but we're going to keep going harder. So when a prat like Michael Collins slags all of us off, calls Northside backside, calls me Kenny Ken the Wafflers, says I've got to break it to you, Jez, and then saying about on another show that Lee, you know, that he wants to make money and that we don't have the club's best interests at heart. Michael, I'm going to go on Lee's show on Monday, so you can go and watch me again. And if Dan wants me on, I'm going to go on again, and we're going to keep on going and going, and you're never going to stop seeing us, because I'm not going nowhere. All right, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep on going on YouTube channels, saying what I've got to say, and if you don't like it, that's tough shit, mate. Because guess what? They invited me on, not you, me.
Exactly.
Yo, very quickly, my boy Jolien wants to say something. Yeah, he's just called me Joe. Yeah, racially motivated and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying. But go on, you have your say, my guy. You actually need to come on my channel. Pause. Yeah, no Diddy. But go on, the stage is yours, bro. 800 people, go.
But they can't call me racist because I'm half black. So when I call out Bukayo Saka, when Northside calls out Bukayo Saka, what can they say then? I was born in Barbados, I'm half black. Yeah. They will do anything they can to discredit real criticism that comes from the heart. And what is in the heart of Kenny Ken, Jez, yourself, Lee, Northside, and a few others is the passion for this once great club. And that's the key word here in that sentence. Arsenal was once a great club. It no longer is. I've just sat here with my girlfriend, yeah. She's an Arsenal fan. And we watch Dennis Bergkamp compilations. Jess talks more than me, if that's physically possible. Yeah? She doesn't shut the fuck up. She's now in the bathroom on the phone, yeah, to somebody. She likes.
My missus is like that as well, Joe.
When she does not shut the fuck up. When she watched this compilation, and by the way, she had Dennis Bergkamp posters on her fucking bedroom walls when she was a kid, yeah. Her favourite ever player is Dennis Bergkamp, mine too. Yeah, for Arsenal, yeah? The real Arsenal, the proper Arsenal, back in the day, yeah? We sat there, whilst I had the film on in the background watching Dennis Bergkamp, 15-minute compilation. She did not say one fucking word, yeah? That was the beauty and the art of a player like Dennis Bergkamp. And now you and I are meant to rate players like Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Mr. I Eat Skittles and have them in my socks that have holes in them, Kai fucking Havertz. Yeah? Are you serious? The players that we are seeing now cannot lace the boots of the players of the past, mate. The quality of football has gone down. The quality of players' first touch are now pretty much non-existent. And players of the past, yeah, are the players that these mutants have not bared witness to. They don't understand what they're watching, but they will come after us trying to defend a sport that's in the gutter. Give it another 4 or 5 years, and I promise you this, if the two bastions of football left that try to withhold the standards in Real Madrid and Man City fall by the wayside like our once great club, I will stop watching football entirely. That's how I feel about football right now.
Bro,
let me say this, yeah.
Go on.
Just quickly, yeah, because I have to shoot off. It's an honor, even though I'm not on the panel. Yes, you've told me to come on your
oh, you're welcome anytime. And I've told these people, sorry to cut you off, yeah. Sorry to cut you off, yeah. Let me just say this one thing, yeah. I've said to these people millions of times, bruv, yeah. Right? These people think I'm toxic, negative, yeah, anti-Arsenal, aggressive, angry all the time, bruv. You know me personally. You've met me multiple times, yeah. We've gone out, we've stayed at each other's gaffs and this and that, yeah. Like, no Diddy in that, right? But however, you are Lee Gunner on fucking speed when it comes to this football club?
Yeah, I'm called a Caribbean League Gunner.
Why are you trying to ruin my immaculate vibes, Jolion?
Immaculate vibes. Listen, these people never learn, mate. Yeah, definitely don't get that. Guys in hospital in the season, right? Keep calm, wait, don't hype these players to oblivion, because there's not a single player that I'm looking at right. Well, apart from two, maybe, who could even get near our invincible side. Maybe Rodri and Bernardo Silva.
Facts, and they both play for City.
And well, there you go. And that's it. So apart from that, I'm sitting here watching Jeremy Doku shake his right leg about the place and run in straight lines. And that's meant to impress me. Or Northside, Jez and Kenny Ken. And again, I'm not on the show, but I thought I'll call you because I wanted to say this is very quickly. It's an honor. Yeah. And I hope that they're listening. Kenny Ken and Jez have forgotten more about our once great club than I'll ever be able to study. Those two fans, Kenny Ken and Jez, are real Arsenal fans. You cut them open, they will bleed Arsenal. So the fact that I'm seeing people calling Jez what he was called tonight, trying to shut Kenny Ken down on a daily basis, just for trying to withhold the standards, is a fucking disgrace. Yeah, let that be known. And it always will be. Because these people try to target what they fear. What they fear in their hearts and in their souls is something that they can't deny. When they look in the mirror, there is a liar looking back at them. People like Mark Goldbridge, yeah, people like Terry Flowers. I'm saying it, I don't care, I'm saying it.
Hey, yeah. You can say whatever you want. It's a free for all. You're my guy, bro. You're my pal, bro. You say what you want.
What I'm saying right now is trademark. Nothing to do with Lee Gunner's opinions. They're mine and mine only. These people that look in the mirror cannot lie to themselves. You can't deny what's going on, and you can't lie to yourself. You lie there in bed at 2 a.m. and you clocked off after another day of chatting absolute bollocks. You can't deny what's happened on that day and what you have said. Yeah, you can lie to all of your subscribers who have a very, very low IQ, mate. But you can't lie to yourself. There was an epidemic back in the day of kids being dropped on marble flooring. And those kids have now grown up into the mutants that we see that are mutating every single day online, mate. And it will continue. It will continue. These people will continue to lower the standards and attack people like Kenny Ken, like Jez, and like Northside, and like Matty, yourself, and I, and a few others. And that's a tragedy of a situation, Lee, is that there are not a lot of people that are built like us. And every year we dwindle and dwindle and dwindle in numbers, mate, sorry, until that's it, it's done. Standards lowered, club destroyed, PR is set in, money making, and we just roll, win nothing, and round these people go, mate, on that special bus, round that special roundabout, targeting, verbally or physically targeting anybody that goes against the PR that has been subconsciously programmed into them, that becomes the conscious, mate. Kenny Ken and Jez, Northside and Lee yourself, have a great night, man. I love all of you, yeah, from the bottom of my heart, because I know that we are a dying breed. Yeah, there are not many of us left, mate. And I always say to Lee every single day, never change. And you won't change, but I say that to keep you sane, because we're living in an increasingly more dangerous, hostile, volatile, unpredictable world, mate. Yeah, so keep sane, keep going, and keep those standards high. Yeah, to Northside, to Kenny Ken and Jez on the panel, big up to all of you guys, man. Never change, never deviate. Don't listen to their words. Their words should just bounce off of you as you keep going. Don't forget who you are, man. You are real Arsenal fans. Yeah, a blast from the past that cannot be affected in the future. Keep that in your heads and your minds, yeah? Guys, take care, man. As always, os quiero un montón, ¿vale? Lee, hablamos.
Joe, te quiero mucho. Yeah, gotta see Emperor. Come on, you're my guy, bro. I love you, bro. Yeah, this is
love you guys. Thanks a lot, mate.
always.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
Always, man. Listen, we'll speak soon, guys, man. We'll speak soon. Listen, the attacks will continue. The attacks will never stop. They're lashing out against people like ourselves that call it out because they've been programmed, man, since birth. Yeah? Since coming out of the womb, they have been perpetually programmed. Anything against that, you are the enemy. You're not Arsenal. This, for me, is a clear indication of subversion of the highest order. They've subverted people's minds. They've hijacked it. And anything against it, mate, you're the enemy. That is subversion. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. That's the problem, mate. It's upside down right now. Stay sane. Yeah. Don't ever deviate from who you are, man. If you think it's right, call it out. Fuck these bitches, man. People have a good night. Yeah, we'll speak soon, man.
Nah, I love you, man. Yeah, come on, together mucho, Joe. Yeah, come on, always. Yeah, come on. Love my brother. Yeah. Bless up you and wifey. Yeah, adios. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Big up,
Right. That is one of my fucking closest pals on the whole planet, yeah. And I've not seen him for nearly 2 years. Yeah, he lives 2 hours away. Yeah,
he's 2 hours for you.
I speak to him nearly every day. Yeah, and I swear down that is the most intelligent guy I've ever met in my life. Yeah, qualified lawyer, qualified kickboxing trainer. Yeah, qualified fucking English teacher. Yeah, works 3 jobs, won titles. Yeah. The girls that he managed, the under 15s, under 16, 14s, whatever girls team that he managed, they never won a title. He won back to back. Yeah, they never celebrated the second title because they didn't win the fucking double that season. They won the double the first season. Yeah, guess what? 4 of them girls got signed up to Real Betis, Rayo Vallecano, yeah, fucking Sevilla. Yeah, they begged him and offered him, and he's got no coaching badges, the elite coaching badges. They offered to fast track him through the coaching badges. Just some little club. Some tiny club, Tin Pot Club. Oh, we need you back, yeah? Since he left, yeah? And he went up, yeah? I'm not going to say the team that this guy managed, yeah? Right? And I think I've told this story before on my other channel, right? He lost that cup semi-final, right? Which was a fucking farce in itself because that team, yeah, and it was after COVID, they all fell down with COVID. Years after COVID, they all had COVID. So he was supposed to be in the semi-final. Yeah, he went back to the quarterfinal and then he got to the semi-final again after already being in it. Yeah. The manager, right, of that team, yeah, has all of his coaching badges and managed in La Liga. Yeah, or fucking Segunda. Yeah. Proper coaching badges, yeah. Right. Give it. Oh, better luck next time, mate. Unlucky. All that is the coach's mum was giving it all of that. Next time he played him, he slapped him about 6-0, right? But they had a pre-season friendly that was then rescheduled to the end of the season, right? Because of COVID, and their team went down with COVID. So the pre-season friendly had to be played. We're talking under 14, under 15-year-old girls team, yeah? Right? Check this, right? He said to me, yo, we got done in extra time. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, the girl scored a fucking screamer from 30 yards. We battered them. Yeah, he goes, but we won them ragged. So he goes, yeah, it was the semi-final. He goes, they'll lose the final fucking comfortably 5-6-0. They got pammed in the final. He goes, now we have to play them in the end of season, pre-season fucking game that was rescheduled. He slapped them 12-0, bruv. That was his last ever game for that club, yeah? Right, last ever game for that club. Right, he won the league, but the girls, this is the mentality. Yeah, first training session, right? The girls' parents rocked up the second training session. Yeah, crying. Oh, why are you running the girls into the ground? Oh, double trainers. It was like, you want to win, don't you? They never won a trophy. He won the league and the cup. Yeah, the only 2 cups you can win. He won them both first season, up against fucking gaffers that have managed in fucking like with their badges. Yeah, second season retains the title but lost in the cup semi. Right, but the cup semi should have been the final, but all the bullshit. He then left, yeah. And I'm going to say this because I know he don't mind me saying this. I've said it before, yeah. Getafe, yeah. Under 18s wanted him as manager, yeah. Getafe, under 18s wanted him as gaffer, and he said no. Yeah, because that's the other side of Madrid, and he lives in Sevilla. He used to live in Madrid. That's where he got his lawyer degree. Yeah. But real talk, yeah, This guy is a fucking real one. He is one. Joe, fucking Northside. Yeah, you spoke to him on the phone, innit? Yeah. And this is why I want you to meet him. Yeah, but bro, this guy is so chill. Yeah, but he's got elite mentality, and he sounds angry and this and that, bro. When we're not talking about football, vibes. It's just relaxed. It's calm. You talk to us about the same with you, Northside, Benfica, Arsenal. You talk to us about Arsenal Football Club, bang. Yeah, bang. No, we're off the charts, mate. No. We're Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, because this club triggers us. And the reason it triggers us is because we're wide awake and we see what's happening to our football club systematically in front of our very eyes. And we're going against all of the propaganda. Yeah, and we get silenced, we get ridiculed, racist. Oh, you're toxic, you're this, you're a Pete, you're this. That. They try and belittle you because they try to fight against you. Yeah, and they do it in the nastiest ways. Yeah, this is why I don't read many comments. Yeah, obviously the real ones in the chat, I always read your comments. Yeah, right. But at the same time, yeah, when you've got, oh, I'll take her out. I'll take her out. Shut up, EO Deporter. I'm going to call that pussy out every day, bruv. Yeah, every day. His demise is going to be the greatest demise I've ever seen.
You know what? It's the Emirates era, because you know the situation, right? It's what, you know, it all started when we decided to leave Highbury, and then it started. Remember, Jez, in 2002 when they got rid of the old badge. That's when it started. And I think
the original. Why did they get rid of that? They took the Latin out of it. Because it opens it up to a wider variety of people, which I rate and I get.
But the fact is,
I don't get that. I don't understand it.
I get it, but at the same time, they thought about it too much. They were like, if it has Latin on it, it won't appeal to certain races and demographics.
Yeah, you've got to remember one thing, right? Everything the club told you wasn't a lie. It's just that the reason why it wasn't a lie, because it has happened. But what you thought it was, you think it's a lie. For instance, they told you that we're going to move to from Highbury to the Emirates, compete with Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and all the big clubs. Yeah, we have competed with them off the pitch. Let's remember, the Emirates Stadium was never about us being successful and in terms of like having more money to spend on players. It's always because we were rivals with Man United on the pitch, where we would challenge for league titles. But we had 38,000 seater stadium. They had 60,000 fans, and they could expand Old Trafford willy-nilly because it was in an industrial area. And we were losing out by the time they finally stopped building the seats at Old Trafford. We had 38,000 fans. They had 75,000. So every year we were about 40,000 short. And I remember the conversation that Sir Peter Hillwood had, as well as David Dean, has said that we can't keep people in Man United for capital. And we assumed it was to buy players. But what's happened, right, since we've moved to the Emirates, we are able to compete with Bayern Munich and all their clubs off the pitch because we've got an elite stadium where we can expand and we can use it for other venues. So in that respect, they told you the truth, but they didn't tell you what we want to hear. And I think with football fans, we need to understand one thing and one thing only. We want to win trophies. We want our manager to compete for the league every season, but they don't. The Cronkies were in Bayern Munich, not to expect Arteta to pat him on the back and give him and say, thanks a lot, mate, for getting us in this top four, because we just made another £200 million by being in the Champions League. And let me tell you something now. You don't want to hear this, so we've got to push hard and never shut up, because as long as these guys are here, and as long as that man gets to the top four, he is going nowhere, because the Conkeys do not want trophies. They want top four participation. Right. And with the Champions League now being expanded, they want more matches, more money, more money, exposure for their businesses. So you got to kick harder. We can never rest. Even if we're on our last legs, keep on saying, we want Arteta to go. We want the Cronkies out, because if we don't, then we're going to let them win. We can't win this, but we can cause a bit of trouble. Give them a bloody nose, Get rest of the nose.
Facts. All right, big up to Flawless, man, with the raid. Yo, my guy, man, Flawless, real one, 16:10 settings of that. You need to send me that clip, bruv. Yeah, send me that clip. Also, big up Judge Mo in the chat. Big up Hussam as well. And listen, you're spot on, Kenny. Yeah, big up to everyone who's just joined from there as well. Yeah, it's
Why
giving it
do
a
we
big.
why do we have to
I'm
change
going to
that?
get a beer, but go on, you not go. Listen, I can go for as long as you want. Yeah, no Viagra and all that. Yeah, we just go in it. Yeah, but
Why
it's what
do
it
we
is.
have
Any
to
of you need to bounce. But go on, Jez, go.
Why did we have to change our badge? Why? Why? Fuck the people that object to it. That has been our club crest since 1947. Right? 47. That was our club crest.
Yeah.
Why do we have to bow down? Right? Why do we, Kenny? Why do we have to bow down? Fuck them. This is what is going on.
Northside will tell you everything's for sale, mate. Everything's for sale in life, in modern life, and especially in the football as we know it. Everything's for sale. You just seen your FA Cup, the FA Cup we love. That's been decimated because Premier League clubs are too tired. You know, nothing means nothing. Tradition counts for shit.
They don't care about tradition, Kenny. They're trying to do the Super League. They don't care about tradition. It's not about tradition for these lot. You know what I mean? And they like that there's all these kids having a louder voice on social media. The majority of social media is people that are younger than all of us. Not just you guys, younger than me. I'm 32, bro. They're younger than me. This is why they don't have the comparison of players that we've seen. We was talking about the worst manager we've seen. Yeah, I'm older than a lot of these people that are online. The majority, not everyone, but the majority. The worst manager I've seen is Arteta. I was born in 92. What, Wenger came 96?
Yeah.
96, Wenger came. So as far as when I can remember football, yeah, probably what, 97, I was getting a bit of understanding, 97, 98. Wenger, bro. I grew up on Wenger. The worst manager I've seen at Arsenal is Arteta. 100% is Arteta. So at the end of the day, a lot of these lot, they have less knowledge than me. A lot of these lot have less knowledge than me, bro. So when you're talking about, you know, George Graham and Bertie Mee and all these, they've never seen that because I've never seen that. The majority are younger than me. It's crazy because we're talking about, on my channel, we're talking about all these ballers. And we're talking about Rivaldo and we're talking about all these, you know, JJ Okocha and all these other players. So, to a certain degree, I think some of the football fans online, they have nothing better to compare to. They got nothing better to compare to. If you've never seen Ronaldinho, yeah, Neymar to you is God. You never saw him. So how can you compare him? It's like me comparing. When my mum talks about I always bring out Eusebio because Eusebio is not of my day. When my mum tells me he's better than Ronaldo, I can't dispute that because I never saw Eusebio. I was nowhere near even being thought to be born when he was playing. So, but the thing is, at least I was still growing up in the era where I saw ballers and I saw, you know, Jogo Bonito, and I saw all these players and I saw, you know, great leagues and Italy and all these type of things. So it's like they've got nothing better to compare it to. But this is the thing where you got to be humble. In my life, thank God, I may have not had guidance of having a dad, but it was good people around me that had better knowledge. And you can decide what kind of advice you want to take in life. Some people got more knowledge, but are you open to it? And this is in life and in football. Some people have more knowledge. Do you take the advice or you don't? Because I had friends that didn't take the advice, and right now they're in a jail. They're in a jail cell. They didn't take the good advice because they wanted to do what they wanted to do. One thing I'll give myself, I've not been perfect in my life, but I've always known good advice. When there was a Caribbean guy that took me and he said, listen, you keep getting in trouble, you keep beating people up, I'm going to take you. You're going to earn money. You're going to be a gas engineer. I could have said, nah, I'm selling spice like my friends. But I heeded the advice. And do you know what's wrong with this generation? They don't want to heed any good advice. They think they know it all.
Yeah, they think they're bigger than everyone, bro.
I've always listened to better advice. People that are older than me. I've always respected people that had more knowledge than me. Doesn't mean I agree with everything they say. Obviously, there's things I may disagree. But I've always listened to older. But now you look on the internet, you can be older than someone. You could say about, you know, I know this, I know. What do you know? What do you know? What do you mean, what do you know? I know more than you because I've been through more life than you.
You're a fake fan. You're a fake fan. They tell Jez and Kenny they're fake fans, yeah? Yeah? This CEO Deporter, yeah? Giving it, yeah, I'll take her out. I'll take her out. Yeah, he's basically indirecting Kenny and Jez. That's why I got the with him. Yeah, he's basically saying that these two guys that have been to Jez, how many games you been to?
2,585.
There you go. And you grew up right opposite Highbury East Stand. Your granddad was at the cup final in 1927. Yeah, big up, grandpops. Kenny, how many games do you reckon you've been to?
Well, I've probably, obviously, Jez has got a 10-year head start on me. But you know, I've if you think about it, you know, since I was a kid, Mum used to take me, and then I went unsupervised from the age of 12 in '84, and that's it. I've never known myself not going to games. Obviously, you know, I played, you know, the bit of, you know, like, you know, football for the uni, and also I played a bit of non-league as well. And you know, the kids came along, but when I look about the amount of games, home games I missed, I can't remember a home game I've missed. And the aways have been minimised because of the kids, but I've been to so many games. I've been to so many finals watching Arsenal. I've been abroad the odd time, and the amount of games I've been to, I've forgotten. I go back when I went to watch Arsenal play. I paid £2.50. I paid £2.50 to get in. When I
£2.50, fucking
I had money.
Can't even get a meal deal in Tesco for that.
My first game,
in 1980, I paid £2.50 to go into the North Bank to get in.
Shillings and sixpence.
How much? Yes, how much?
6 shillings and sixpence.
How much? I don't even know what that currency is.
Probably less than a Magnum. I probably can even get a Magnum.
Probably less than a fucking Suave.
Actually, you could actually get four. I can be reliably told you can get on if there's a deal, a lunchtime deal, you can get, you know, lunchtime deals in Fiji Park.
There you go.
Yeah, two pieces of chicken and chips.
Upper West Stand.
So I went into North Bank, and when I went to North Bank, you had a junior gunner. I said, "Sorry, I don't want to watch football with kids, even though I was a kid myself. I want to watch it with them." And let me tell you how bad. Let me tell you how bad it was. Right, you know these guys who couldn't be asked to go to the toilet. You always got a hot water bottle. And you know what hot water treatment
as well. That's why I was like that, bro.
Yeah, but it's a true story. You're being North these guys so pissed they couldn't wait to go to the left because it wasn't fit for a pig. And you used to think, bloody hell, someone's dropped a hot glass of a cup of tea. You didn't realise that hot cup of tea was someone's, someone who couldn't wet themselves. You have to go. That's what you've got.
Kenny, you remember the old North Bank, right? You remember? Yeah. I've said this before, right? Yeah. When it was as it was, yeah, and it was like you had like 18,000 in the North Bank, 20,000. I remember being at a game. It's 53,000 in Arsenal. It was like that. And you could not get to the toilet, right? And people
you couldn't.
They just got their cock out and pissed on the floor. And you were lucky, right? You were lucky.
I say you have to walk past that shit at fucking Old Trafford now, bro. If you're in front of
the guy,
right, and he had a guy pissing in his fucking coat pocket.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. That's what they used to do with football. You're
that like that, right? 53,000. Go and look it up. 1976. Man United had just been promoted back into the first division, right? And we're at Highbury, right, in the North Bank, yeah. And this guy and people, and this is true. I swear to God, this is true, right? Yeah. As you remember, how the terraces went down, yeah, and it was lower than the pitch, yeah. So you were like that level to the pitch, yeah, like there. That's the pitch, right? Yeah. And at the end of the game, It was a river of piss.
Yeah, it was. Trust me,
Because
it
people
was. They used to piss on each other. They couldn't move.
You couldn't get to the toilet, man. And
Yeah.
my mate, was there, and we were like, there's about 8 of us, right? This is, we were like, how old were we then? 16, 15, 16, something like that. Yeah, we were about 16, right? Yeah, and this guy didn't mean to do it. Fair enough, he didn't know, but he's pissing in my mate's fucking coat pocket. My mate's turned around like this. He's gone, what the fuck are you doing? And this guy's like, I'm sorry. And it's like, and if you were down the front of the terrace, seriously, it stunk. It stunk.
It was. You didn't know how you got wet. You got wet. You didn't know you got wet, and it's only when you got home you realised someone pissed on you because I couldn't. But the worst one, this is no word in life. When we were at the Highbury, there was this bloke, right? And every time he used to look at me, and I think, bloody hell, he's looked at me because I saw Mr. Chance. The reason why he's fucking looking at me, because every time he'll go and buy the burgers from the Arsenal, and then he'll go and get pissed, and every time his guts just gave way. He stank. He'll be so he'll turn around and look at me like that, and I think, oh shit, we missed a chance. And he's looking at me as if to say, have you smelled it? If you smell my fart, he never used to say it, but he used to look at me. He had this face go, you didn't smell my fart, did you? Every fucking
football heritage, guys. Football heritage.
And the worst thing about it, actually, before Newcastle, after the Newcastle game, I saw his cousin. I said, "How's your cousin, mate? Is he all right?" And he went, "Oh yeah, what do you mean, my cousin?" I said, "Yeah, have you met him?" So, we went to a funeral in Ireland. I said, bloody hell. I'm surprised. What did his funeral? Do you remember the time he used to always fart and he used to look around at us and say, "Oh, you remember that as well?" Said, but we couldn't tell him. I said, "Mate, can you stop doing it, mate?" Every home game, you used to go and buy those rotten food, fart during the game, look at me as to say, "Did you know I farted?" And I thought stupidly that he was like, because I really missed a chance. Every home game, this guy used to kill me.
That's mad.
This is fucking wild, bruv, I swear. Right, go on, Jez. Go on.
The thing is, those were amazing days.
Yeah.
They don't sound like it.
There's no women at football. The women used to always go to the West Ham. There used to be the odd woman, but she was like a geezer bird. She weren't demure and, like footballer's wife's type. Like,
he was a tomboy.
Pegs and high heels. She was like a geezer bird and looked like a geezer bird.
Big up Yeti, by the way. Sub to Yeti's channel. Go on, Kenny. Go on. Big up Yeti, man.
But yeah,
go on, Kenny. Go on. Carry on.
That's like at football. At football, at the thing, you had some really characters at Highbury who basically they was tight as anything. There was one guy, his name's Stuart. I thought he was about 5'7". When you got a bit closer, he's about 6 foot. But the reason why he looked small because he was basically all you saw. He had no legs, but he had a big top and he had the bald head. Every Irish player he used to praise, but everyone else is slag off. So if you slagged off O'Leary, oh, you can't do that, and he said anything. There was some weirdos. There's one guy. Before when we bought Thierry Henry, we used to just go Thierry Henry, and every time he used to say, "Waste of money." There's
always that one dickhead in the block, isn't it? There's always that one dickhead.
Oh, he's a lovely guy, and then
they're always the nicest people. Kenny, I said to you, when I was in block 10, North Bank Lower, you know where I was, isn't it?
Yeah.
There was that fucking geezer who always used to wear the dustman's hat, the fucking black hat with rolled up, old boys in his 60s with the goggles, and he used to go with his son, and he fucking hated me and the other fella I went with, right? That Man City game where there was 20,000 people there and 10,000 walked out against Man City after the cup final. We lost 4 days earlier. David Silva scored. He was like, "Fuck this." I was like, "Where you going, mate?" He went, "Fuck you, you prick." But all the time, even if we were winning games, he'd turn around and go, "Yeah, what are you fucking saying now? What are you saying now? Yeah, every time. Be like, what are you saying now? As soon as we score a goal, what are you saying now? Yeah, you want the manager out, you want Wenger out. What are you saying now? There's always that one dickhead in your block. Every block. Yeah, every single fucking block. There's a dickhead.
You know that guy. You said Chippy Byrne. He used to work around some of the players' houses. He's an amazing Chippy Byrne.
The wooden leg.
Yeah, you know him.
Jez, stop right there. Stop right there. My girlfriend back in the day, that was her fucking uncle or granddad. I can't remember. It was that long ago. He had a wooden leg, eccentric looking motherfucker with long white hair. Yeah, he did Martin Keown, Paul's, Lee Dixon, Tony Adams. Yeah,
George. He did.
That's how I got into Highbury, because I was his carer. I had the carer ticket. Yeah, what's his fucking name? Brian, not Brian. Was it Brian?
He used to be known at Highbury as Chippy Byrne.
Oh,
Just fucking name.
Back in a minute.
It's on the top of my tongue. Yeah, he lives in Woburn Sands. Yeah, my girlfriend. That's how I used to get into Highbury, because he was like, when I got with the girl. Yeah, I'm not going to say her name and all that. Right? What's his fucking name, man? Yeah, it's not Brian. It's fucking. I can't remember. But either way, right?
I knew he was Chippy Byrne.
Yeah. But he long white hair, wooden leg. Yeah, and he was a chippy. Yeah, mad eccentric looking guy. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it was his granddaughter, the granddaughter I was with. Yeah, right.
Proper hippie guy. In his day.
Proper eccentric hippie psychedelic. Yeah, that's how I was at Highbury, because I had the carer ticket and he was in the wheelchair. Yeah, he was the carpenter. Yeah, the chippy. Yeah, doing the staircases and all of this. Yeah, for our back four. Yeah, and all of our players and George Graham and this and that. Yeah, he lives in Woburn Sands. Yeah, what's his fucking name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
George.
Yeah, it's on the
George.
No, it's not George. It's not George. Yeah, it begins with a B, I think. It's not Brian. What's his fucking name? I know, mate. This is years and years ago.
Yeah,
this is Highbury days. This is Highbury days, yeah. But he said to me when I was with the girl that I was with at the time, we went to a barbecue. This is how random this guy is, yeah. Right?
He's always lower left.
He's got a mansion in Woburn Sands. Woburn Sands is a beautiful part just outside of Milton Keynes. Beautiful area, yeah? Right? So check this. We go to his gaff for a barbecue in the summer. First time I've ever met him. The girl I'm with at the time says, yo, granddad, yeah, this is my boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? But I turned up in an Arsenal shirt because Arsenal were playing that day. Can't remember who we played, but we were playing that day. He went, you support Arsenal, boy? You support Arsenal? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I support Arsenal, right? And he was like, oh, really? Well, I'm the carpenter, and I'm blah blah blah, and he's showing me pictures, bruv. He was cooking up kangaroo and emu burgers on the fucking barbecue. This is how weird this guy was, bruv. What's his fucking name, man? I know his name.
Was it Bertrand?
No, it's not Bertrand. No, it's not Bertrand. I fucking know the geezer's name.
I know. I just knew it was Chippy Byrne. Chippy Byrne.
What's his name, man? Yeah, Chippy Byrne. Yeah, but that was the thing, yeah. But this is the thing, yeah. He did all the staircases for Keown, for Dixon. Yeah, he was unbelievable as a carpenter, yeah. My man, wooden leg. Literally, he took the wooden leg off at the barbecue and was waving it around while flipping an emu burger. Yeah, so do you want an emu burger, son? I swear.
Emu?
Yeah, emu and kangaroo burgers. This is how weird this guy is. Oh, they were amazing, by the way. I can't lie. Right? Check this, yeah. Right? I swear down. He goes, yeah. Do you go to Arsenal a lot? I was like, not really, because I was young. I was like fucking, I think still teens at that time, yeah, like 19, 18, whatever, yeah. Right? He said, don't worry about that, son. Yeah. He goes, I can get a carer ticket, yeah? Because when I go to the games, I go in a wheelchair because I've got a wooden leg. He goes, I'll get you in as a carer. Yeah. That fucking 02, 98, 02, 04. Yeah, I was there for the Middlesbrough game when we fucking won 5-3. You could hear a pin drop when fucking Frank Couture scored.
Couture scored that goal, wasn't it?
Yeah. You could hear a pin drop at 3-1. Yeah, the Highbury Screamer. What's her name? Fucking the Highbury Screamer.
No, there's two Highbury Screamers. There's another. There's one called a blonde woman called Sheila, but the actual Highbury Screamer was actually one on the Match of the Day 2. Is a black girl, black woman, and you remember because we only noticed the scream about 2001.
His name is Brian. It's Brian.
Yeah. But we used to always hear her, and then there were two Highbury Screamers, but every time a goal went in, you went. Ah! Do you remember?
Yeah. When Frank Drew scored, mate, I swear you could hear a pin drop in that stadium.
Yeah, but you used to come back from matches. You used to watch the highlights, and every time a goal went in the North Bank, and it was like she was famous because she was on Soccer AM, and they go, "Who is this woman going?" When it feels good, and that Match of the Day went in the crowd and found her. She was actually there. It was a black woman. And it was so funny that I think she stopped screaming when she got exposed on Match of the Day 2.
Mate, yeah, his name's Brian. His name's Brian.
You remember this old guy? Do you remember Benny? He 4 years ago, 4 years ago, he was 98. You remember this? He got knocked down by a bus on the Hornsey Road.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He was friends with Claude, didn't it?
Yeah. He's friends with my granddad.
He's actually, when they had the prevailing winds, he lived in Finchley. His name was Ernie. Ernie.
Ernie.
Ernie. He had the prevailing winds. Yes. That's right. I think he was getting one of the buses from, and when they had the winds.
Yeah, he got blown.
He went into him. Yeah.
Yes, Ernie. Yeah, that Arsenal put a tribute out to him as well.
Yeah.
Who was the old girl?
My granddad. He used to drink with my granddad in the Gunners. He used to drink with my granddad in the Gunnersbury Arms, right? Which was up the top of the Gunnersbury Arms used to be. It's not there anymore. It used to be at the top of Gillespie Road. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
You come out of Arsenal Tube. You walk up Gillespie Road, right, and you come up to Pomerol, which goes round the back of Avenel Road, and that's there used to be a pub there called the Gunnersbury Arms, and my granddad used to drink that guy.
That's fucking crazy.
I went to his funeral, man. I probably did meet him in my life. I don't remember it, but because I remember when I first started going in around early 70s, we used to go to the Gunnersbury, and my granddad would say, we sit outside, they had a couple of little tables, and my granddad would say, right, I'm just going to have a pint, I'll bring you out. What do you want? And I said, I'll have a Fanta or a Coke or whatever the fuck whatever it was.
Go on, Jess. Go on.
And then we walked back. My granddad would be smoking his tabs, and we walked around. we walked down Highbury Hill, get in the West Stand, and I remember his mates. I always remember this. Outside the North Bank, my granddad and his mates would go, "You're not coming to the North Bank, then, Bill?" And he'd go, "No, not taking the young boy. Not taking the young boy in there. He won't see anything." They go, "Come on, Bill." And coming in, "No, I'll not take the boy in there. We're going up here today." And he'd go, "Oh, right, we'll see you after the game then, Bill." And he'd go, "Yeah, I'll take him home and I'll come and see you in the pub." That's how it was every game. Every fucking game.
Big up to Andrew as well. What was her name? Maria
Petru. Marie Petru.
I met her in Ottersund.
No, it's Marina, wasn't it? Marina.
She died when she was about 80 when she died, isn't it?
I met her in Östersund, away, right? And I'll never forget this, right? Because that was the night that Bellerin called out AFTV, and I fucking went in on Bellerin the next day, right? And Bellerin's definitely seen the video, Io di Puta, right? But we was at Östersund Airport after the game. Yeah, we won it 3-0, I think, right? I was at Östersund's Airport. She must have been about 4'10". Yeah, she was tiny. Yeah, and she was standing in front of me at the passport thing in the airport, yeah. And I said to her, I bloody love you. I said, let me ask you a question. I gave her a cuddle and that, yeah. She fucking sucked that. She's like a grandma, in it, yeah. I was like, bloody love you. I said, let me ask you how many games you've been to. And she went, I stopped counting at 3,500 and so and so. I was like, what? Yeah, what a woman, man. That is proper Arsenal.
You know, but there was one guy though. I actually got friends with him because we used to sit near each other. First, I was in the North Back. When we sat next to each other clocking, he used to be so cruel about it because I remember one time we were going away game, West Ham, and you know you could hear a pin drop, and all you could hear her doing, and this is when she was, you know, I think she was about her 50s then, and she was going, come on, you Gunners! And bloody Andy used to go, shut up, you witch. And I said,
she got moved from the director's box to fucking different stand. Yeah, because she was too loud. They moved her from the director's box, innit? Yeah, they moved her because she was too loud. She's a real one though. That's proper Arsenal, mate. That's proper Arsenal.
That is proper. You know, I know he gets a lot of stick, but when you God, I hope ties with us for the rest for long, you know, forever. But if anything happens to Ty, you won't get more Arsenal than that guy. No matter what, no matter how he comes across on TV and how he gets ridiculed, that guy is one of the biggest Arsenal nuts I've ever known.
Yeah.
I first met Ty, and when I actually realised, I didn't realise that if I go for old photos, he's in the same photos as me when we were kids because we was at the same place. But I actually remembered him. I was in fitness first, and I used to go me running and me weights. So it was about when I was about 25, and I had 26, and I had my shorts on, and this guy came up to me in the gym, and he went, "Nice shorts, mate." I said, "Oh yeah." And I thought, I know this guy. He said, "Oh yeah, you Arsenal?" I said, "Yeah, I'm Arsenal. I go everywhere." And I said, "All right, yeah." And then I thought, "Yeah, everyone said they go Arsenal."
Everyone's been
every away game, every home game, every cup final, he was there. Where I'll tell you one thing, he looks the same as when we were youngsters and when we were kids. Same glasses, same height, but he was. If you think he was Arsenal mad then. Now you look at him then, decked in the Arsenal. Always.
Ty's been there from fucking day dot, bro. He was born in an Arsenal kit. Yeah, merchandise, man. Yeah, it's mad. Yo, big up to everyone locked in, man. There's still 800 people in this. Smash these likes up, yeah. You're getting free content, bro. Yeah, literally free content of Arsenal, proper Arsenal. None of this fucking fake shit.
I'll tell you a thing. If anyone should have been on the mural, he should have been on every wall.
Yeah, in what's his name? What's that guy? Chunks. Yeah, good one, mate.
Yeah, Chunks.
I think with respect, I don't think there's any channel out there, right, that can give the content we're saying right now.
No, there is, Jez. Yours.
Yeah, yours.
No. Collectively, you, me, Yeti, Kenny, and Northside. There's no channel out there right now, right, can give the knowledge that we're giving. No way.
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm doing my Googles for you lot. I'm doing my Googles for you lot.
Yeah, but you're the baby in the group, man. We're all 10 apart.
Respectively.
4 decades. Yeah, Jez is 60, Kenny's 50. Yeah, I'm 40, you're 30. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's 4 decades here, man.
Hey, we just need a 20-year-old now. We need a 20-year-old.
No fucking DiCaprio setting, bro.
The point I'm trying to make is there's no channel out there right now, anytime, ever, that can give the content right now that we're giving. Yeah, because we've got the younger member of the family, Northside. We've got the middle member of the Lee. Got Kenny, and then you got the old bastard me, right? Yeah, and we give them pure facts because we know what we're talking about. and we've got probably, I don't know, with
200 years nearly.
Yes.
We probably almost go back to 1886, probably, nearly.
Yeah, but between us all, supporting this club, if you add up our years and when we actually started supporting and knowing what football was, we've probably got about 180 years between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, now adding all the games. Yeah, Jez, you said the exact number, and I've got this question for you. Big up to Guna ER. Man said, I see Peggy Mitchell at the Emirates. Get out of my pub.
Yeah, she's Arsenal. She's definitely Arsenal.
She was proper Arsenal. Get out of my pub.
Hey, you know, a few weeks ago, I saw Martin Fowler at the Arsenal. So
I said, there's enough celebs that are Gooners, man.
Oh,
this question for you, though.
I used to go to games at the North Bank with John Lydon.
He's off his nut, that fucker.
Oh, he's mad Arsenal. He's mad Arsenal.
He's proper off his nuts, mate. That guy is crazy. Also, Google John Lydon. You don't know who he is.
Johnny Cotton, nut job.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Trust me, this guy's a freak, bro.
Sex Pistols.
Sex Pistols, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this guy is off his nuts.
Used to live 2 rows behind me, right?
Yeah.
And I used to drink with him in a pub.
This guy,
right?
Same.
Him.
Go back. I listen to the Sex Pistols tunes, Northside. Yeah, don't do them now because we get done for copyright.
Listen to I Am the Antichrist.
Yeah, I can remember that, mate. 3-1, West Brom at home. Arsenal won 3-1. John Radford, George Graham, and Sammy Nelson scored. No, not Sammy Nelson. John Radford, George Graham, and new player. Forgot his name now. Forgot his fucking name. John Radford, Sam. Anyway, yeah, I'm close. It's 3-1. West Brom at home. August 1968. That was.
Bloody hell.
68. Kenny, what was your first score?
My first, bloody hell.
And then Northside go. I'll be back by the time I've had a piss. Mine's crazy.
You know what? I went to games in the 70s, and I remember the first game was an Arsenal Man United game in the 70s. I think we won 3-1. But the one that really sticks out in my memory really well was about 1984. We played Watford, and it was 1-1. We had a penalty. Ian Allison took it. David Coulton saved it. We put the rebound in, and then I had this guy said, "Oh, I want to go. Oh, we're going to get caught in the crowd." I said, "Shut up, you idiot! You go home, and I'll meet you there." And I wish I went home because as in the last minute, Watford equalised with Les Taylor. So that's what I remember. And I always remember the Arsenal Watford games because we used to have a funny record against them. But obviously, the derbies are the ones I always remember, especially the home and away ones. I remember going to an away derby when in the season when we won the title in '89, and I actually remember, getting crushed and proper crushed because everyone talks about Hillsborough, and what people didn't realise is that what happened at Hillsborough could have happened to any of us. Because I remember it was September 1988. We beat Spurs 3-2. All the goals scored in the first half. Gazza played. Gazza scored for Spurs with his sock because his boot fell off, and everyone was chucking Mars bars at him. But basically, what we did is put the Mars bars in the freezers. So the Mars bars you get on the freezer Mars bars. In 1988, you didn't have frozen Mars bars, so you had to make your own. So we got Mars bars, put them in the freezer, and as he was coming around, we're chucking at him. And what he realised is that those Mars bars were cold as ice, but like bricks. So it was hurting him like that. But I do remember one time is that we got in the ground. Me and my brother got in the ground early, and then just before kickoff, we just all we felt was this wave. We got pushed to the front because Spurs, those gates out at Hillsborough that killed all those fans. Well, we had that at Tottenham that day, and I remember getting in the front. Me and my brother couldn't breathe. Yeah. We couldn't breathe. We were like hands. It was like we were on the sort of like in front of the gates, and I swear to God, it was one of the things like my ribs were killing me.
Do you remember the hush?
Yeah.
Remember the hush, Penny? The hush at half time when it was coming across. Right? During the game, the news was coming across, and it was like, "Oh, it's football violence." And then all of a sudden, it was coming across, and the whole Highbury just went. Whew.
You know what's happened, right? My brother went to that game instead of me because I had GCSE call. I had like doing a politics week, and I actually got an A in it. I watched that live on TV. Believe it or not, no, seriously, I watched Hillsborough live on TV because what's happened is that Everton were playing Norwich, and I didn't know what happened. All I remember, I said, how comes we're not getting the Liverpool Nottingham Forest result? How comes we're not getting that? Because you got the Everton result. Pat Nevin scored. I said, what the hell's going on, Hillsborough?
Pat Nevin, fucking hell. He was a player.
Yeah, but you know the thing was is they went there, and all I could see was people getting that heart massage and getting resuscitated. And I went, what the hell was that? And I was thinking, no way. And I thought, what?
I didn't see it live. I was at the ground.
Yeah, but I saw it live. And the thing about it, right, is that I was thinking, hang on it, you can't die at a football match. And then when I turned the radio on, where they told the truth, they said about 4 o'clock. I said we now heard news of deaths. I went, what deaths? People die at football. And then when it got to 4:30, there was about 50 dead. 50 dead. My brother came back. He said, "Oh, thanks for the match." He said, "What's going on at Hillsborough? I heard it's been abandoned because there was a riot at Liverpool." I said, "Tell you what, you come in and what's that?" And he went, "What, people got killed at football?" I said, "You remember that time we went to the away?"
Fans, weren't they, on the bloody advertising boards?
Yeah, that's it. We were watching it live where they were ripping out advertising hoardings and they were getting human beings. We thought they were alive. We didn't. We now know they were dead. And they'll take him to the other side of the stadium. But what's happened is that early that season at White Hart Lane, me and my brother got crushed.
Yeah.
Because some Arsenal fans came late. And what they did is about hundreds of them came in and they were all pissed and they did a push. They pushed us right to the front and we all got crushed and we couldn't breathe. And then because luckily we pushed back and then we were out of breathe. But for that 20 minutes of that game, we were like this. And I thought, you know what? That was our life at football because that's when people say, "Oh, why do you want to outstand it? Why do you want to sit down all the time?" It's because of that.
Yeah,
we could have got killed that day.
Mad, it's mad. All right, big up to everyone locked in, man. 800 inside, no side. What was your first game? Do you remember the score?
My first game was a FA Cup match. It's actually my friend. He's a Sunderland fan. He got me the tickets. I was literally finishing high school. It's this kit here. You know the Arsenal away kit that looked like the Barca kit? 07, 08.
Yeah, that was.
That was a nice kit, by the way. That was a nice
kit, man. I had this.
It was a nice kit.
I've got that.
That was actually pretty nice. But yeah, it was. He was a Sunderland fan. I never got onto him because his whole family's from Sunderland. And he's like,
we the lads.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? When we had
big up Johnny Minerals. This is not Chelsea. Fuck you on Tuesday, bruv.
Hey, Johnny. What Nicholas Jackson, John, man? Get him on. Get him on.
He couldn't finish a wank, mate. He needs to speak to fucking, as you call
it. Get him on so he can roast him.
Hot wet, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Get Minerals on so he can roast him.
Go on.
Nah, but I can't even remember who we played. We won though, and then we'll just go to FA Cup games. And he was a chilled Sunderland fan, and he would go with me. Then that's when I started. I was looking to get my apprenticeship. I had a bit of money, so I could, the FA Cup games was easier, obviously, to get tickets. I couldn't get tickets to like a league game. I think the first league game was actually a birthday present for my girl. We've been together now, 9 years? She got me a ticket. I think it was Unai Emery's, one of his first games, start of the season. I think it was against Man City.
Man City, Chelsea.
Man City. I was there.
Man City was the first home game, and then Chelsea was the first away game. Claude had a funny turn that day. Do you remember? Another funny turn. Always Chelsea away. What the fuck was wrong with Chelsea?
Seriously, Claude I don't know what happened, right?
He always killed over at fucking Chelsea, bro. Like, literally.
I actually thought he was having a stroke. He looked like he was going to have a stroke.
It was mad.
You know what I mean?
Do you remember? Fucking that was when we spoke to David.
Pardon?
Go on, Jez.
I never realised Northside, you were a gas engineer.
Yeah.
That's me, man. I run a company for 20 years, man.
Yeah, man. That's what got me out of trouble, man. That's that's safe
for the streets, bro. He's for the streets. He's a 304, bro. Yeah, he's turned his life around.
You two could have worked together. You and Jez could have worked together.
You've done all the shit, man. You've been there and done it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
man. I did it.
The guy that did it was Arsenal fan. The Jamaican Arsenal fan.
50 fucking years I did it, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I started with British Gas in 1977. 77, man.
I started that kit there. That's when we had the recession. So I was looking for an apprenticeship at that time, and we had a recession. And my friend literally got me the tickets, and that's when I first went. Gigi got me the flipping.
Never say her name again.
Oh, flip it up. Listen, I haven't got a juice.
I'll tell you a quick little story, mate. When I was an apprentice, right, I was posted down to the Old Kent Road, 709 Old Kent Road, right, training college, yeah. And I was put into digs, right, in Queen's Road, Peckham, yeah. Lovely old lady, stunning, really told us all. Me and another guy, right, told us all the stories about the Second World War. She still had one of them bunker things, Anderson shelters in her back garden, right? And she said, she was such a diamond. And when we first pitched in with her, right, I've got to tell you the story. I've got to tell you. And she said, right, boys, I'm taking you down tonight to the Drover's Arms, which if you don't know, you don't know, but it is a proper pub. On Old Kent Road, right? And down the road, of course, you've got right Millwall, right? And
Bermondsey settings, bruv.
Right, and she said
southeast, dirty southeast, bruv. All my family is southeast, bruv.
She said to me, New Crossgate is down the road. You don't want to go there. Because she said, you're from North London, you're an Arsenal fan, you don't want to go there. But I'm taking you to my local pub, right? I was fucking right, fair play. So me and this guy, right, he was like, well, I'm not a massive guy, but this guy was like as weak as shit, right? So we got up with her and we walked into this pub and she's walked in and she's like sat down and she's gone, gin and tonic and 2 pints for my little boys. And she's gone and she sat in this corner, in this chair, right? And the guy came over and he went, gin and tonic, 2 pints. And I was like, is this what's going on? Because I don't know what's happening. Because I've never been in a pub like this before. And she went, my lovely, you don't worry about it here. She said, all the time I'm with you, nobody will touch you. And she said, this is my chair and nobody sits here. And I went, all right, okay, fair enough. Right, fair play. So we had a couple of drinks and everything. We buggered off home and we went back to work the next morning. And a guy I was working with, this is true. This is actually God's honest true story. This guy is working. He was a year above me as an apprentice. And he went, you're an Arsenal fan, aren't you? And I went, well, yeah, you can tell by my tattoo. And he went, do you want to come see Millwall tonight? And I went, not really. He said, no, you'd be fine with me. He said, no, you'd be fine with me. He said, because I'm cool. I'm all right. You'll be fine. And I went, oh, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, so I said, well, no, I'll bring my mate with me as well, yeah? And he went, yeah, I'll meet you at New Cross Station, right? He said at 6 o'clock. And we went, fucking hell. I'd never been there before. And it was Millwall against, I can't remember whoever it was against. And it was the old Den, right? The old Den. And we fucking turned up down there. My dear God, I've never seen anything in my life. walking down the road with him, right, and he's Millwall, right. There was this whole thing going on. There's these women like flats. If you ever been down Cold Harbour Lane, right, there's fucking flats, and there's women throwing bottles of piss out and this, that, and oh man. Anyway, we got in the ground, and we were sitting there, right, and it was like a horrible night, and there's not many people in the ground, and I said, "What's going on here?" Then he said, "Well," he said, "Yeah, down there, mate, down there. Yeah, you got the halfway liners. They're the ones up to 16. They're the halfway liners. They'll come on. Don't worry about that." And he said, "Over there, yeah, you got the proper fucking crew, and over there, you got the other crew." And I'm thinking, wow, really?
Jez, do you know some old boy that goes to the stadium, yeah? And he's got a pad, like a pad, and he's got a pen, and he's literally the whole game writing down notes on performances, who's doing what, on the tactics and everything.
Oh my god, there's a guy down. There's a guy there who does it.
Doing that. Do you know who he is? Because I was next to him and he kept shouting, "Come on, you gunners!"
Is that James B with his tactical?
I spoke to him. I don't know his name.
There are people like that. There are people like
Harry Potter on AFTV, Tactical Insight. Is that him?
No. I don't know his name. Yeah, he was really nice.
Finish that story just quickly, very, very quickly. Right. The game and it is 1-1. Right, I remember the score. I can't remember. It might have been Ipswich. I can't remember. It ended up 1-1. And all I remember, right, is walking out, and there's this crew, right. There's a whole crew of guys, right, and they've gone, "Where you from, fella?" And I've gone, "Oh, Queen's Road, Peckham." And this guy's gone, "Right, yeah, who do you support, man?" And I went, "I don't support anyone, really." And he's gone, "Oh, okay, right, yeah. You don't sound like you're from around here." And I've gone, "Well, no, I'm working. I'm an apprentice. I'm working with these guys. I'm an apprentice." "Where are you from, man?" This other guy comes, big black guy, big, massive guy, a bit like Kenny, fucking big guy. And he's gone, "Right, yeah. Who's in the team tonight?" I went, "What?" I said, "Who's in the team tonight?" I said, "I don't know. I don't support Millwall. I don't support Ipswich. I'm just here to watch the
loitering.
I'm just coming to watch the game, man. I'm with a mate of mine." This guy I've gone to the match with is fucked off. He's gone, right? He's fucked off. And I'm like, "Oh, man, thank you." And this big guy, this is massive, this guy, bit like Kenny, right? He's gone, "Whereabouts from North London are you from then?" I said, "I'm not from North London, mate. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm living in Peckham." And he's gone. He's gone. "Mate, I can see your fucking tattoo, fella. Fuck off while you're lucky." And I'm like,
yeah, fuck off, selfish, you fucking ice cream. The word ice cream and melt back in the day were class.
Mate,
yeah, you're a fucking ice cream. Do you know what my first ever game was? Yeah, this is going to shock a lot of people. 800 people still watching. Oh, big up everyone locks in, man. You're getting free content here, yeah, and this is legendary, yeah. You don't see no other football channel, yeah, on the internet giving you this content for nada, bruv. In fact, you don't see it even if they charge. Hijo de puta. Smash the likes up. Sub to all the guys. My first game, we lost 5. Graham Ricks' testimonial on October 91. Yeah, we lost 5-2 to Tottenham. That was my first live game at Highbury. Yeah, we won't speak about Graham Ricks. Yeah, he's on Epstein Island, bruv. Yeah, like weird guy, bruv. Yeah, but Graham, yeah, see, look, my boy Beasley, bruv, I love you, my guy. I fucking love you, brother. This guy's a real one, yeah. Bruv, text me, my guy. I love you, man. You need to land, yeah, next weekend because Northside and Tower here, bruv. You need to join us. Yeah.
Hey,
And then we just rock up in Sevilla and meet Jolien, bruv. Yeah, we just rock up for an hour.
How come I don't get invited? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're welcome. Jez, I told you this. You're welcome anytime. Book a flight.
Yeah.
North London Derby this weekend coming. Next weekend. Yeah. Northside's here. Man said to me, he goes, yo, I don't want to hear no talk about Benfica. I was like, bro, you know the weekend that you're here, yeah, we play Spurs. He was like, I ain't coming, bro. I'm not coming. So, yeah, I was like, I'm only speaking Portuguese, caramba. Yeah.
That, you know what, that's gonna be a massive game, the North London Derby, because I tell you now, Spurs are gonna run their nuts off. They're gonna like go. They're gonna go in every tackle. They're gonna make sure they make every run. Their attacks are gonna be with, like I said, great verve. That's 62,000 fans. I tell you one thing: we best not win that game, because I tell you, we ain't getting out there alive. Us fans, I'm gonna. You know, us 3,000 fans.
You're going to be there, Kenny. Yeah, at least you don't have to do the walk of shame in it and get the piss thrown over you and the coins thrown over you.
No. What's happened?
And they're throwing the piss over you.
But Lee, remember last year, though? Last year,
Wembley was calm. I've never been to White Hart Lane, yeah? No. Right? But Wembley was so fucking sick, yeah? When them fucking dickheads played at Wembley, it was so sick because you're in and out and you didn't see them. Yeah?
No,
I'm sitting there with and we're straight in that fucking pub right there.
Lee, you got it wrong. Me and Claude, when they beat us 1-0, we got to train with them, and me and Claude were like this. And one guy kept on staring at us, and he was smiling, and he went to his mate, and he went to his mate. He said, those two, and all of them going,
yeah, like they're going to pick on you, Kenny. Fucking hell.
Yeah, me and Claude go like this. And then when we got at King's Cross, we bye, because they won. But the best one was last season. You know when we won, they wanted us to go with the Spurs fans to Tottenham Hale. But me, Andy, Mike, and I think there's another guy as well, another guy who's called Andy. What we did is we took a detour and we walked through the home supporters, and they were effing and jeffing, going mad. They were like, it was like they were howling with anger that we beat them. So it was like this. Only one American guy only went and collared me in front of quite a few Spurs fans. He went, hi, and he got my arm like that. He went, hi, Ken, how are you? Where's AFT?
I do. We're not going to say this dickhead's name, but do you remember when this dickhead fucking tried fronting me, Kenny, yeah, and his brother tried swinging at you, and you just went,
yeah,
not today, sunshine.
That's it. That's the thing. That was when he got
was fucking hilarious. I can't lie. The geezer went to take a punch at Kenny on the concourse. That was like letting it home, innit?
Let it come home, yeah.
And he went to fucking swing at Kenny, yeah, after his dickhead bipolar brother, started giving it to me. After 5 other dickheads were giving it the big one to me, but never swung a punch. Kenny comes out. I was like, I've never been so happy to see Kenny Ken, bro. I've got 5 dickheads in front of me. Yeah, all bouncing around, giving it the big one. This dickhead then rocks up with his fucking brother. And the guy went to swing at Ken. Yeah. Kenny went, not today, sunshine. Kenny, that made my whole fucking night. Yeah. Then it was, oh, you got the stewards on us. Yeah, shut up, you dickheads. Yeah, I'm sick of these pricks, brother. Honestly, yeah. But do you know what's funny, yeah? Right? Do you know what I fucking rate the most, yeah? Kenny, you're fucking... I speak to Potts all the time, yeah? Fucking Potts says to me, he meets you every game. He goes, I fucking love Kenny. He goes, no matter what, he's never sold out. He's a fucking real one. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. It's too late if he does. Yeah, but fucking, mate, he loves the fact that every match day, he meets up with you. You're part of his match day experience. You know what I'm saying? Kenny,
I love it.
I love you too, man.
I love it. You know what's that? I always get to see his mum and dad. That's just wicked. And then what I do is I always get to see Russ. I get to see Jenny.
Russ is a real one as well. Russ is sound, man.
You know what? If you go into the Emirates Stadium, I tell you, I shit you not, there is a singing area where people just sing
with the brass band. when they got the brass band out.
Yeah, no. This is a proper singing area. Like they have the Anelli song, they have the waka waka,
Yeah, 60 million down the drain. He missed again.
Yeah. You know what? It's absolutely mad. I'll tell you one thing. One thing, since we challenged for the title, the atmosphere before matches has been lit.
Yeah, but you go to every game at home, yeah? Right? And you're going to be there on Tuesday, of course, yeah? And you're going to be at the Spurs game, right? But the Aston Villa game, right? You said to me on afterwards, and you said it on the podcast, I think, yeah? Right? And Potts has told me this, and again, I hope you don't, like, I don't care anyway, right? But Potts said, like, there's enough people that slag us off online, yeah? Oh, you're negative, you're toxic. Oh, why are you trying to do it for clicks and views? They're all walking out. Yeah? You and Dan stay until the last kick and then you clap them off. These men are walking out. Yeah, and it's like, come on, man. Like,
you know what? I clap the manager off. I clap the players off. I stay to the end. I thought, you know what? Win, lose or draw, you'll get an ad because at the end of the day, I've come and watch you play and you've given me 90 minutes. It's not great 90 minutes.
You're there to support your team. Look at the Wenger in, Wenger out, yeah? You put your ticket in, fuck Wenger.
Match.
You're there to support your team.
I've never slagged off a player. Or I've never, despite my reputation, I've never slagged off a player. I've never slagged off the manager. Not once. During the game, I don't say a word. I say, well, they could have done this, that. It's never been abuse. And even after, it's not abuse. It's not.
Why do people?
It's never personal. It's never personal.
Why do people come to me when they've been blocked off your channel? Seriously, it's nothing to do. I'm fucked off of it. Seriously.
Jez, F them, bruv. F them. Fuck these dickheads. We've got 800 people watching live, bruv. Yeah, it's fucking 3:30 in the morning.
Ty's been blocked off your channel, right? Right, he's been blocked off your channel, not by me, right? And he's crying to me, saying, "Oh, can you ask Lee?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is what we said earlier. It comes back to what we said earlier. Oh, can you ask Lee this? Can you fuck off? I'm busy.
I'll read this out to you. It fucks me off, man. You're right. Hi, Jez. Yeah, he has blocked me off Lee's chat. Could you ask him now and ask Lee to take him off as a mod? I'm sick and tired of that fact. See you next Tuesday. What? It's nothing to do with me, man.
Mate, I get it all the time. I get emails all the time. Oh, you've blocked me on your channel. I don't block anyone. Yeah, the mods block.
It's not you. It's somebody else. Somebody else has blocked him. And I'm like,
yeah, fuck him. Right? You got blocked for a reason. Yeah. Guess what? Cry more. Nobody cares.
If you're abusive and personal, then you've got to go. You're not allowed to play with the adults. You can go, sit in a corner and think about what you've done. That's how life is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I want to ask Northside a question because he's been cut out of this. Northside, mate, what is your worst experience at a football game?
The last time I was at the Emirates.
Okay,
I got to keep it honest.
Good answer.
The Saeed thumbnail's coming out, guys.
I got to keep it honest. To be honest, to actually go to league games, 2 of the girls that I was with got me tickets to go. Yeah, I got a ticket to go to Unai Emery's first game, the City one. And I looked around to her. We played rubbish. We lost. The best experience is seeing some of the fans and the way some of the fans were cheering the team on. But the stewards kept telling everybody, sit down, sit down. I'm thinking, this is a crap game. We're getting literally...
North Bank lower, they don't tell you to sit down, bro. They advocate for you to stand up. Yeah,
I got in an argument with one of the stewards. I'm like, bro, like, shut up, man. Like, we're playing rubbish and you're coming here in our ear telling us sit down. Shut up, man. You know, I mean, I started getting angry and she told me, sit down, oh, you're making a scene. I said, oh, no, I was getting angry. Anyway, that was supposed to be my birthday present. I told her after we walked out, I said, never, ever, ever buy me a ticket again. I'm not coming here again. And I've not been since. I've not been since. But before that, I got a ticket and a game with Wenger. And that's where I saw that old guy that he had the pad. Saying, come on, you Gunners, come on, you. And I was thinking, who's this guy? He's quite funny. I told the old boy, and he was taking all his notes. And after I said, can I have a look at your notes? He's like, yeah. He showed me his notes. He had his little bag of popcorn, and yeah, he bought from home, yeah, and his little bag and stuff. I thought, wow, man, this guy he's a nice guy, man. And he showed me his notes. He had notes on everything that was going on, and he even had the minutes of everything that happened, what exact minute and everything. I'm thinking, wow, man, he had it in pencil. It wasn't even pen; it was in pencil. Whoa, man! I was chatting to him, and he said he's been coming like to the Arsenal for like 30 years or whatever it is, and that was a cool experience. I call that girl EasyJet. Obviously, it's not her name. She worked for EasyJet. She was an air hostess.
Have you ever been
nice
girl?
She's been plowed through enough times by the pilots.
Have you
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a cool girl. Huh?
Side, have you ever been a bad boy at a game? Like,
Nah.
called out?
Nah.
Okay, fair enough.
Nah, Northside's chill, bruv. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Yeah.
I really.
Now, Northside, mad hype online like all of us. Yeah, Northside offline is so relaxed and chill. Yeah, he don't.
I'm only asking that. Right, is because Northside's such a likable fella, right? But I can also imagine him as being a right fucking nightmare, right?
Northside can have it. Northside can have it. Trust me, he can have it. Bro.
Yeah, I'm only asking. I'm not.
You know what? Yeah? I've got more memories. Unlike you guys, I've got more memories of watching it with my granddad. And I used to watch it with my granddad. And most of my family from Wembley, so I'd be at my granddad's, and every time there was a big Wembley game, would go down and watch a game. But really and truly, I just watched it with my family. Obviously, immigrant family. We didn't really have the money to go to games. We didn't have that. I didn't have those experiences. Everybody's more stressed out about paying bills. So when I got a bit older and I could go, I got more memories of FA Cup games than I have league games, because they're cheaper and easier to get. But when I went to league games, it was more the girls that I was with that would buy me the tickets. And like I said to you, in 07, 08, I was doing my apprenticeship. So because I was doing my apprenticeship, my mum was on her own. I was just getting overtime and working so much. I didn't have the energy to go to games. I'll be honest, I didn't have the energy to go to games. So I'm starting 8. You know how it is, Jez. You go up early, you get your boiler, you've got an early install. It's in the winter. People want their boiler fixed. You know what I mean? You're there, and then they're telling you to go fix somebody else's boiler. By the time I get home, it's almost midnight. I didn't have those experiences. When I started being old enough to make money, I wasn't going to Arsenal. I was helping my mum.
It's hard grafting what you were doing.
Grafting, man. Yeah, and people talk about toxic and negative. Yeah, working in trade, you get spoken like a piece of crap when you get in your apprenticeship. What's that pipe there in front of the customer? Go outside and read your effing book. You don't know what the hell you're talking about in front of the customer, and you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? But
man, you've worked in some proper shitholes.
Yep.
Proper shitholes. I remember, this is the fucking word, no word of a lie. Not long before I retired, I had 12 guys working for me, right? I had 2 guys in the job, right? They rang me up and they said, Jez, we've got a problem. I said, right, what's the problem? This woman says, we had to install a combi upstairs, take the cylinder out, take a boiler out in the kitchen, and put a combi in, right? I was right, yeah, okay. I spec'd it all, right? I've been in this house and it's a fucking dump, right? And I said, right, boys, be aware, right? And they called me up and said, Jez, yeah? I said, what's the problem? This woman's asking us to take our fucking boots off to go up the stairs. I said, what? I said, no, you don't do that, boys, because it's health and safety. So I had a drive over there from another job, pitched up there. I said this bird, and I said, right, what's the problem? No, they're coming in with their boots on. And I said, yeah, it's health and safety, heavy boiler, and they've got to take this boiler out, cylinder out, and do all the work, blah, 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 blah. Big conversion, 2-day job. And she's gone, well, I don't want their dirty boots. And I said, darling, if they take their boots off, right, with your threadbare carpets, with your gripper rods that are showing through the carpet, if they catch their feet on it, right, I'm suing you. And then she was like, how insulting are you? I'm like, mate, I turned round to her. I said, the house is a fucking shithole. And I said, there's fucking shit, cat shit everywhere, right? Look at your kitchen. And she was like, I want you out of my house. I want you out of my house. I was like, you can throw me out of your house, darling. But at the end of the day, my boys are here to do a job, right? Because at the end of the day, there's one of two things that happen. We're going to either leave you with no heating and hot water, or we're going to put you in a new combination boiler in your airing cupboard where you will have heating and hot water. What do you want? Well, I don't like your attitude. So I turned around. I said, guys, get down the stairs. We're out. And she was like, no, you can't do that.
Vamos.
And she was like, you can't do that. I said, I'm doing it. I said, you don't like the attitude. I'm not here to fuck about with you. And I used to speak to customers like that.
Yeah, right? I was like that, Jez. When I used to knock on doors,
I'd be like,
you can either say yay, nay, or bollocks. That was my thing, yeah. You can say yay, nay, or bollocks.
I don't care. I don't care if you've got no hot water or heating. At the end of the day, I'm here to do a job, right? I'm being paid, right, to do a job for you by this was I was contracting to a council, right? And I said, I don't give a shit. I said, maybe, darling, you want to clean your fucking house up, right? Yeah. And I said to her, I turned around to Jamie and Mike, who were working there. They're great guys. They're fucking legends. I said, boys, go to the vans, right? Get your own mugs. Don't drink this bird's mugs because they're shit. All right. And she was like, you're insulting me. I said, no, you're insulting us because we are not working your gaff, right? Asking these boys to walk up and down your stairs with shit carpets where they can bash their toes on your gripper rods because you've got shit carpets. So not having it. All right, darling. Right. Yeah. You happy now? And she was like, okay.
Wembley, yeah. For some of the council houses that I worked in, you touch the flipping top of the boiler, it's got all like the ghee that they're cooking with, and
man, all that fucking the fat and the juice off of the fucking oil and that. Nah, bro.
Some people don't clean the houses properly, don't clean the at all, man. They don't know. They don't know about like when you clean the house, right? Some of them just use cloth and that's it. You better get in there, get on your knees and get that out. And then
every single month when I get paid, I text this guy. He's an Arsenal fan. He's been begging me for tickets for his son, because his son lives in England, and he lives out here. His name is Jamie, right? He runs a cleaning business out here. Every single month, I say to this guy, yo, I need the deep clean, 120 euros, bro. I swear down. They fucking take the fucking food out the freezer. They defrost it. You can fucking eat your dinner off of everything. I swear down. He texts me. He goes, "Yo, I know it's a bit of a cheeky one. Cheeky one. Can you get me tickets for my boy to the Emirates?" I was like, "Bro, every fucker wants to go to the Emirates now." He goes, "He's been to away games, and this guy, went to Sevilla away, Lisbon away, fucking all of the European aways out here, Portugal and Spain. He's been." And his son went. His son's 15. But his son can't get a fucking ticket for love nor money for the Emirates. I was like, bro. I said, they're like gold dust.
They're hard. They're really
my thugs cannot even get a ticket. They can't get a ticket. Kenny, it's hard, isn't it? Yeah.
It's really. I think what it is the reason why it's so hard work is because, I don't think it's anything to do with us being successful. It's all of it is to do is since lockdown. Since lockdown, where
silly bang.
But you know what happened, right? Everyone says, "Oh yeah," it actually comes to a point about the Arsenal. You know what everyone says? "Oh, we didn't know we were going to challenge last season." You trying to having a laugh after we beat Chelsea in pre-season and beat Sevilla 6-0. Everyone thought this is going to be our season. We were playing football off the scale. You couldn't get a ticket to games. I think it started from that pre-season 2022.
Yeah, that pre-season killed it.
And I think that's when you thought, you know what, something's going on here. We actually look like we can challenge for that title, because it was obvious in that pre-season and even the first few games. So since then, it's been nice to get a ticket, because everyone who took a season ticket holiday wants to be part of this. And then all these people who are getting like tickets on silver members and red members, they can't get tickets. Everyone wants to go now. Everyone, you know. And you know what? The club have quite good.
Fair weather fans, Kenny. Yeah. Oh, you only back us when we win.
Hmm?
Yeah, cool. Why can't we get a ticket then?
Yeah, because everyone wants to go, man.
You back us when we win. Do you know what I'm saying? Where were you lot? Yeah, where were you lot? Yeah, when we were standing there, Kenny, with 20k people in the stadium after we lost to Aguero dunking on Mustafi and the goalkeeper. Yeah. 4 days later, Arsene Wenger we're fucking marching out, giving it, oh, fuck you, Gunner. Yeah. Right?
You know,
10k people in the stadium.
It was cold that day as well. But you know it was.
That was cold in Ostersund, I swear down.
I'll tell you what, it was the coldest day in probably Europe that day. And one woman didn't recognise me because I was sitting in front of her. And the only reason why she recognised me is when I swore when the third goal went in. She said, "Oh my God, you were here." I said, "How did you look?" I said, "Okay." I didn't see, because I was basically like Darth Vader. I looked like Darth Vader that day because I just had everything. I was in black and I had every part of my everything covered: hands, glove, face. Everything was that cold.
You always have your fingertips out, though, Kenny. You have them little. Gloves
I had those fingers gloves, but they all got holes in them now. Anyway, they're not fit for purpose or anything. I swear to God, the dog's eating them anyway. But I'll tell you the fun thing now. That was dedication that day. But the thing about it right now is that
cold. I've been to Ostersund. It was -15 there. Yeah. I swear down there. That night at the Emirates against Man City, 4 days. It was on a Thursday. 4 days after we lost that cup final in the League Cup final to Man City. I swear that was colder than Ostersund, and that was -15. It was fucking freezing.
You know the sad thing about it, right, is that you look at the last 2 seasons, we actually look like a proper team. But because the manager hasn't sorted out our squad, we look like we're not going to win anything. It's scandalous that for all the work we've done in trying to actually get close to City, we're going to have no trophies in 2 years. That's just scandalous.
Mad. Listen, we are going to wrap this up shortly. Big up to everyone locked in. We're going to redirect to Ola because he's going live for the fight.
You're messing up my sleeping pattern, you are.
Bro, your wifey's probably snoring her nut off, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's in the club. She's in the club.
This is how we trust our girl, innit? Yeah, this is how we trust our girl. Yeah, she can go to the club on her ones. You ain't even worried, bro. Yeah, bro. My missus. Yeah, I didn't speak to her for nearly 2 days. Yeah, as soon as I went live earlier on the watch along, she calls me. I was like, "Yo, why are you calling me? I'm working." Yo, I just wanted to hear your voice. I was like,
the coldest place I've ever been in my life was Blackpool, 88. It was -4, right? And it was, if you've ever been to Blackpool's ground, don't go there. Yeah. It's shithole, and it's absolutely bitter, right?
It's a good night out though, Blackpool though, but it's grand shit. Yes,
it's a shithole, man. It's a shithole. And it was blowing in like you would not believe, straight in the away fans' end, right? And it was like -4, and with the wind chill, it must have been about -10. I've never been so cold in my life. Seriously. No, that's a lie. Well,
tell him, America. Tell him.
Oh, my days. We went to Chicago. Me and my wife went to Chicago, right? Very quickly, went to Chicago. We went there for a wedding. We got the hotel, flew into O'Hare Airport, got to the hotel, in our room, beautiful, lovely. We had to go 2-3 blocks up to this meet up like Americans do before they have a wedding. We're walking out and we're like, yeah, okay. And the concierge said, where are you going, sir? Oh, we were going 3 blocks up where it is, 2 blocks up, whatever. Dressed like that, sir? I said, yeah, it's all right. He said, sir, it's -30 out there. And I said, yeah, I'll be all right. And he said, sir, your eyes would be frozen before you get to where a block up the road. It's -30. I was like, oh. And he's like, you haven't got goggles on. You haven't got anything facial to your face. He said, the reason we have these like vacuum things where cars come in that are heated, he said, I'll call you a cab. I was like, but it's only 100 yards. He went, sir, your eyes will be frozen. Well, fair enough. Fuck me. When we got out there, man, that was cold. That was cold, man. Seriously. It's the coldest place I've ever been in my life. But going to Blackpool away, that is a nightmare.
Mate, Stoke away as well, yeah. Their stadium, yeah, they are fuckers. That stadium is a shithole. Yeah, weird looking people as well, bro. I swear their sisters, their auntie and that. Yeah. But anyway, listen, we are gonna fucking run through the super chats. Sub to Jez, sub to Northside, Arsenal history and more. Northside LDM, bless up to you, man. It's 3:15 in the UK. It's 4:45 in Spain. I'm live again for Mason Greenwood FC versus Tierney FC. I swear down, if that Io de Puta puts Javi Gallan at left back again over my baller, yeah, I swear I'm never doing a Sociedad watch along ever again, unless they play against Arsenal. But let's go through these super chats real quick before we wrap this up, and make sure you follow Kenny Ken 1972 on Insta. Kenny, first North London derby.
First North London derby was my first North London derby. New Year's Day, 1985. We lost 2-1.
Fucking hell, I was 3.
Lost 2-1. We went in front.
Was floating around his old man. His old man disappeared, bro.
Yeah, we went in front. We went in front through. I think Tony Woodcock got the goal, and then Garth Crooks and Mark Falco scored. You know, in the second half to make it 2-1 against that lot. Painful, humiliating.
There we go. Big up Gunnar, man. Always love my guy. Big up to Jose or Jose. I don't know where you're from, so it could be Jose or Jose. You guys are legends. 2:22 a.m. You put this in fucking ages ago. Thank you, my guy. After a night out, coming home and listening to you lot and loving it. Cheers. Yo, big up to you, my bro. Come on. Yeah, bruv. Maybe you smash tonight. Yeah, get a cougar, bruv. Get a cougar. Beat and delete. Yeah, like it is what it is. Yeah, recreational use only, bruv. Yeah, we'll say less. We'll save that for another stream. Yo, big up to you, my guy. Big up. Gunnar. Jez, what was your trade?
I was a gas engineer. Started my apprenticeship 1977. Qualified in 1980. And worked for British Gas for a year, millions of years, and then I left in '96.
Nice pension.
They offered me redundancy, and I decided to go out on my own. And I ended up running my own business until 4 years ago, where I employed 12 guys, and I was basically sold my business to a competitor. Under the premise that they kept those guys on for 5 years and all the staff. And basically, I stayed as a consultant for 1 year, and they're still going strong. So big up to them.
Yeah, come on. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to everyone locked in. We're going to redirect Ola.
It's good to keep us company, you know. 800 of you, good a lot. Sorry about the old days talk about, you know, how it was.
No, they love it. Oi, Kenny, don't ever apologise to anyone, bro. Yeah? I turn up unapologetically late every day, and then I still run the 5-minute timer.
I'll tell you guys, it is true. It was a very wet experience when you went to watch Arsenal in the North Bank, especially when there's packed crowds.
That sounds so wrong.
All I can say is thank God for all-seater stadium, because I tell you, there was some very, 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 let's just say, mate,
Right, they love the old school chat. Now, listen, I've said this to you guys in the group chat, yeah, and we're going to add Northside to the group chat after this, yeah? I've said this to both of you, yeah, and Matty as well. All of you are a credit to my channel, yeah, because Matty's a qualified coach, yeah, and has played at a decent level of football, but has coached at a decent level. Jez has been to over 2,500 games. Kenny, you've been to fucking over 1,000 games, yeah? Right? Born and bred, proper Arsenal, yeah? Right? And the fact that you come up on my channel, pause, no Diddy, yeah? These younger heads and even the older heads, it reminisces, it takes them back. Yeah, and even the rival fans that are tuning in, because it's not all Arsenal that are watching this, bro, they love the fucking stories. Yeah, that man saying story time was lit. Yo, show was lit. Yeah, come on, hits different. Yo, come on. Yeah. Big up to all of you lot, yeah. Love the history. Man's a Newcastle fan, bruv. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, love the old stories. Big up James. And this is the thing, yeah. There's no channel out there other than Jez's channel, yeah, that educates people on the older history of our fucking great club. Yeah, Arsenal Football Club are all about the fucking pound note. Yeah. We're sat here 3 hours 25 minutes in. I was going to do what? Less than an hour. Player ratings, emergency. I clickbaited it for emergency meeting just to wind up some dickheads. Right?
My wife did ask me, she says, "Oh, are you guys going to have an emergency meeting?" Yes. She said
people were in my chat saying, "Yo, no emergency meeting." I was like, "Thank fuck, I can have an early night." And here we are at fucking 10 to fucking 4. Yeah, and I'm live again in fucking less than 8 hours. Come on. Yeah, big up to. I love you guys, man.
I'll tell you one thing, right? We got 2 big derbies. We better win them by hook or crook.
We better win them. Big up Guna ER as well. Yeah, love all the stories. Yeah, come on, bro. This is the thing, yeah. Like, there's no channel out there that does this.
No.
Yeah, there's no channel out there that does this.
They don't have the knowledge, man. They don't have the knowledge.
But it don't get views. It don't get views, Jez. Right? Imagine, yeah, right? You can sit there and do, we've done it before. Yeah. Oh, Arsenal 90, 89, 91 season. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Arsenal. I remember in lockdown, yeah, Arsenal did the Martin Keown documentary. That's when they blocked me, right? Because they blocked me on their channel. I can't comment, right? They did the Bergkamp documentary, right? And they did fucking other documentaries of other legends or ex-players, yeah? Right? In lockdown. Nobody watches them. Yeah, nobody watches them. Why? Because nobody cares. Yeah, it's all about the drama, the entertainment. Let's have a big fight, heated debates. Yeah,
I think
this fucking guy, Johnny Irving, didn't used to be on AFTV. I was never part of it, you wanker.
No, I think he might be talking about me and Lee, because me and Lee have been on AFTV.
Get away! I was never part of that.
Get away!
Get away! What was that fucking advert on TV? Get away! Was it Thomas Cook?
Yeah, get away! Yeah, but look. The fact is, right?
I'd never be associated with them people. Sorry, I know Lee and Kenny might have been back in the years ago, back in the last millennium. Never me, fella. Never me.
No, Jez is fucking. Listen, you're a credit to my channel, yeah. And let me tell you right now, we've still got 723 people watching live. Yeah, smash these likes up. The average watch time on this live is 16 minutes 13. Yeah, at this time of night. Yeah, I know it's not this time of night everywhere around the world. Yeah, it may be forward or backwards. Average duration 16 minutes 13, bruv. There's channels out there that struggle to get fucking 6 minutes 13 on a live. Yes, and they struggle to get fucking 100 people. So listen, big up to everyone tuned in. I'll never fucking go above my station. But the fact and reality is we're authentic. Yeah, and authenticity will always outshine fake bullshit.
Well,
Yeah,
definitely.
It might take 5 years. It might take 7, 10, 12 years. Facts and reality is we say it as it fucking is. Yeah. And people don't like our methods. That's cool. You don't have to click on it. Yeah. It's free. Yeah. If you want to press it, press it. If you don't, don't. Yeah, it's free. But guess what? We turn up every day. That Bayern Munich watch along was my 100th fucking upload or stream in the last 28 days. That's nearly fucking 4 a day. Yeah. Get on my fucking level, get on my work rate, and then chat shit. And on that bombshell, big up to Dylan White. Just touched home from Wolves. Yo, come on. But I thought, but I thought the fans at games hated us. Yeah, big up to you, my bro. At least you see a win. Bro, that was
actually, I think I know this Dylan White because I know him. He goes on Igal's channel, and I've seen him at games. And you'll know him if you saw him. I know this is our Dylan. He's silly.
Big up to Dylan, bro. All right, listen, it is what it is. Yeah, internet reality. Yeah, you're hated. Oh, you'll get punched up. Shut up, man.
Lee, can I just tell you about my? Kenny was on about his.
Please stop donating as well, because I want to go to bed.
Lee was on about.
You're begging for super chats.
Hey, Jess, what you say, mate?
Go on, Jez.
I just want to the story. I think I probably have told you. I fucking have told you. I know I have.
No, go on, Jez. There's a lot of people that ain't heard it.
My first away at Tottenham, 23rd of December. I'll never forget it. I'll never ever forget it. Right when we won 5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
Liam Brady scored a banger.
Look at that. Look at that goal in it. But John Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That day, we walked down there, not confident, got there, and it was we walked out 5-0. There's all kinds of bloody flares going off, white and left, right, left and red and white flares going off. It was a nightmare back in the day. And we were both walking back down fucking White Hart Lane, getting back to the grounds, and it all went absolute mental. Worst day of my ever. It's the worst day of me ever going away. Any ground ever.
Spurs a scumbag, man. Come on.
Ever in my life. Worst in my life, right? Because the Tottenham fans just came from everywhere. The police couldn't handle it. And I was walking down. Unfortunately, we got behind the Arsenal firm at the time, which was the Gooners. And they were like giving it all the big. And it was carnage, right? Police couldn't maintain it. And all of a sudden, bricks, bottles, all kinds of shit came over. And this guy in front of me got on his shoulder, left shoulder, luckily for me, smacked me straight in the face, smacked out 3 teeth, cut me like right across there. I ended up at St. Alexandra Hospital, Kenny. You know that. That. Yeah. And I was in there, stitched, face like that for Christmas. Ended up going home and got home about 5, 6 in the evening. I walked to my mum's house and she was like, "What the F happened to you?" And I was like, "Well, it was nothing to do with me, Mum. I just got hit with a brick." And that was it. Next day, my face was like out here. Right out here. And right, 24th of December, right, and we were all going out for this family meal, and I was like, all I could eat was soup.
Soup. Bloody hell.
The next day, Christmas Day, big Christmas dinner. We got all the family, my mum and dad, my nanny and granddad from up the road, Gillespie Road, come round and all that. And my granddad looked at me, he went, "Well, you had a bad day out, didn't you?" And I was like, yeah, nice one, Grandad. And he was like, face out here, 3 teeth missing. He went, did you enjoy going to Tottenham? And I was like, well, it was a good result, Grandad. And he went, yeah, look at your face, you prick. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Nah, mad. I listen, stop donating. I want to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. I'm live again.
Oh, Cole, hope you're feeling better, mate.
Yeah, I'll big up Kyle, man. Yeah, big up Kyle. Big up Kyle Walsh, man. Come on.
Yeah, big up
make
Kyle.
sure you sub to the lads. Follow Kenny Ken 1972. Pin comment is the YouTube channels. Big up Love's Music. Big up Lee in the panel. Love always.
Love's Music is Tottenham fan. We
proper,
talk every day. Love you loads.
Shout out to Kenny for always answering my Instagram. Yeah, come on. Loves Music's a cool guy, bruv. Always. Yeah, he's not a proper Spursy, like weird Spursy. He's proper Spursy, but not weird Spursy. Love you guys. Watch 24/7, says LD. Yo, you're always here, my guy. Come on. Love, bro. Always love. My guy, come on. Serge, bruv. Day 1. OG, brother. Yeah, cheers, Lee. 8:57 a.m. in Texas. Fully tuned in.
We call him T-Mex. Tex-Mex.
Right, he's day 1, bruv. Day 1, brother. Big up to you, man. Big up to Florian Tovian. Adebayor or Abba, and why? For me, Abba. I think he's a better finisher than him.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say Adebayor was a better player.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
I agree. I think he was overall a better player than Abba.
You're so toxic and negative.
You have to be honest. Yeah, have to be honest.
Apparently, we always agree, guys. Love you guys, says Callan.
Sorry, mate, you're talking shit. Sorry, Lee, you're talking both.
Yeah, I'm talking shit. There you go. Apparently, we always agree. I listen, big up to everyone locked in. We are going to redirect to Ola, the Fight Week show. Show my man some love. There's 700
Come
people.
On, Devin Haney.
Come on, going live the fucking fight. Garcia against whoever he's fighting. I don't care.
No, Devin Haney versus Garcia. And Ryan Garcia felt
that's it.
Garcia didn't make weight, so he can't get the title because he can't make weight.
And there we go. Jez, always appreciate you, man. Shout your thing out. After that, Northside, shout your thing out. And then Kenny, do yours. I'll be back by then, but I need a piss.
Cool, man. Yeah, Arsenal history more. Everything Arsenal. Watch longs. Yeah, just talking about the Arsenal, man. I love talking about my club. Talking about proper history, proper fans. I don't have any bullshitters on my channel. I have proper fans, man. Northside I have on. I have Kenny Ken, Lee, and other fans, man. There's no bullshit with me. It's proper Arsenal because I don't have fakers, and that's it. End of story.
Now, Kenny, go on. You first.
No, you first, mate.
Northside LDN. Only on YouTube is where I put out content. So yeah, man, big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone. Make sure you smash the likes up before you jump out, and also subscribe to Jez's channel, to Lee's, and also follow Kenny, man, because your content on IG is fun, man. You should, if only you could translate it to YouTube, bro.
He needs a channel, bro.
Yes.
No, you know what?
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
It's just that, you know, the thing makes me laugh, right? There was so many funny things, like Cesc Fabregas finally talking about the club he liked. You know, Pochettino saying, oh yeah, I won't use Gary Neville's words as motivation. I said, well, you might as well use it because they're not listening to you. Because look at you, 9th in the table, and now you've got nothing to play for. Surely your motivational thing worked, Poch. But it's a good laugh. I said, Kenny Ken 1972. We had a great time. I think everyone's going to wake up about midday in UK time just to get in time for the Man United commentary game.
No, forget that. We're doing Getafe versus Real Sociedad.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that as well. Yeah, that as well. But I'm telling you now, Coventry won't win. All right. Man United.
No, Kenny. Ye a little faith, bruv. Yeah, we pray. We will be there. Can you imagine if Ten Hag loses to Coventry?
Yeah, but and then
they nearly lost to fucking Newport County.
Yeah, I know it's an awful thing to say, but I don't think anyone's good to save the FA Cup final as a spectacle. You've got to want Man United to win, and it's perverse because at the end of the day, it's good. It's good for Coventry to get the semi-final. But can you imagine it? Is anyone going to want to watch Coventry City versus Man City, knowing that Man City are going to win about 7-0?
That'd be a Swansea or Watford. No, it was Watford Man City win it 5 or 6.
Do you really want to watch a cup final that's less competitive?
I don't. I just want to see Man United tears, bro. I can't lie.
The tears of the final. It's more fun when they're actually have to walk past the FA Cup.
Yeah. Tears in the final would be better, but imagine they lose to Coventry. Fucking hell. Man said, "What's Jez's channel? It's in the title. Arsenal history and more." Big up everyone locked in. Come on, you lot are real ones, man. We're gonna redirect to Ola. Yeah. Man said Northside finessing some bird as we speak, bruv. That's probably his missus, bruv. Yeah. Man said 4 a.m. in Norway. Got work at 6 a.m. Don't care. Yo, big up. Don't care.
Good man, Eric.
Yeah, come on. F work, bruv. Yeah. F work. Tell me you got diarrhea, bruv. Or mental health. You'll get a day off.
Northside. You ever going to marry that lovely young lady?
Listen,
don't have children, bro. Yeah, you put him on the spot here, Jess. He sounds like a tuner right now.
Look, get the house first. Get the house first.
Got the house. They got the mortgage. He's sweet, bro. He's got everything patterned. Yeah, what are you saying, also?
Yeah, I'm sweet, and now just trying to ruin my life. Listen, I'm on phase 9. Yeah, listen.
Well, fair enough. That's good.
I'm on phase 9. I don't really. No time soon. Nah, not for me. I can't lie, Jez, man. I don't want kids anytime soon.
Northside, does she cook?
Yeah, she cooks. Yeah, very well.
She's a good cook, yeah.
Very well, yeah.
Is she better than you at cooking?
I can't cook. So, yeah.
You're Portuguese and you can't cook. Angolan and Portuguese, you can't get out.
No, yeah, but the thing about it, you'll learn how to cook later in a few years' time because you just have to. When you're put in a spot, you just have to learn, innit?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Nah, you know what? I've always had multiple cooks, innit? Two sisters, mum,
as the elder statesman, right? As the old bastard, or what you want to call me, right? You've got a beautiful young lady there, right?
She's lovely. She's genuinely nice, kind-hearted. I told you this last night on WhatsApp.
I talked to her on Northside's channel, right?
Yeah, you spoke about it, yeah.
Right. You ain't going to get anybody better. Snap her up, right? And look forward to 40 years. Look forward to 40 years of enjoyment, right? Because at the end of the day, it don't get no better than that, right? This year, I'm proud to say, I've been married to my beautiful wife, right? Who does everything for me. And it's 40 years this year.
Well done, mate.
No,
you take your older than me, Lee. Yeah.
My parents, on the 4th of April, I think it was. I don't know who we played that day. Yeah, I can't remember who we played.
Luton. Day after Luton.
Yeah. No, it was the day of Luton.
Day after Luton.
Yeah, the day of Luton.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Was their wedding anniversary, and my parents have been married 44 years. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Yeah, right. Let me say this real quick, right? My mum, right, and dad, they're caked. Yeah, they've made so much money in their lives, and they've always been smart with money. Yeah, right. And Rolfie, you know this, Kenny. Yeah, Rolfie, my dad's history. Right, Rolfie was like, yo, yeah, and Rolfie was my boss. And he was like, yo, I know your dad. Yeah, cool. Right. But my dad, as soon as they got pregnant with me, was like, yo, later, see you later. Yeah. Fair play to my fucking dad. Fair play to my mother. Yeah. I love them dearly. Yeah. Right. And let me say this real quick. Yeah. Right. They, yeah, have been all about fucking them and us. Yeah. As kids. I can never, ever, ever say I had a bad upbringing. Yeah. There was 4 of us inside 6 years. Inside 6 years, all 18 months apart, right? And let me say right now, yeah, my mum, right, she don't need to work. My dad retires this year. He don't need to work. They're caked, right? My mum said to her company, yo, yeah, me and my husband want to travel around Europe for 3 months on our bikes, on our motorbikes. Oh, sorry, we can only give you 3 weeks off work. She went, cool, there's my notice then. She already written out. Yeah. They were like, but. Yeah, Oliver's on my fucking watch along. He goes, no, after the 3 months, she can reapply for the job and she's the most fucking qualified. Right? My dad said to me, yeah, yo, yeah, your mum's had a fucking funny turn again. You know, she's quit her job. I said, why she quit her job? Because they wouldn't give her 3 months off to travel around Europe on their bikes. They've been to over 100 countries on their motorbikes. Yeah, they're coming to see me in August. Yeah, my dad's birthday is that weekend. Yeah. And I'm like, fucking love it. Love it, yeah? Bless up to you, man. Yeah? And let me say right now, anyone, yeah, who gets fucking tied down, yeah, into a contract or whatever it may be, if you work online, first and foremost, yeah? Let me tell you right now, yeah? Let me tell you right now, yeah? If you work online, digital nomad visa, you can go to 50 countries. Yeah? You get a visa. Yeah. If you don't work online, I beg you try and fucking do something online. Yeah. Because fuck England. Yeah. And fuck being told what to do every day. I am so blessed. Yeah. And I rate every single one of you that are watching this, still 640 here. Yeah. Smash the likes up, puta. Right. I rate every single person. I'm blessed that I know you guys. Yeah. But I'm also blessed that I wake up when I want. I'm not going to hear my alarm, so I'm probably missing the Mason Greenwood fucking Kieran Tierney fucking derby tomorrow, right? I will be there. I will, right? However, yeah, I'm so blessed that I'm in a position to do what I do. Yeah. If you haven't got a skill, learn something on the internet, man. Trust me, please.
Yeah.
Please. The internet is the easiest fucking money in the world. It's the easiest money in the world. There's so many ways to earn money on the internet, whether it be filling out fucking surveys. Yeah, you can fill out 1 billion surveys a fucking day. You're making P. Yeah, crypto, you can make P. Yeah, fucking YouTube, you can make P. Instagram, you can make P. Whatever it is. Yeah, and if you haven't got that and you're an older head, bless up to you. Yeah, bless up to all of you lot. And this is why I rate my parents so much. Yeah, my parents had fuck all. Yeah, fuck all. I never see my dad for 3 weeks. As soon as that key's in the door, we were shook, bro. It's like shit. Hide. Dad's home. Dad's home. It was like a fucking what Harry Enfield said. Dad's home. Shit. Right? Because we run our mother ragged. Yeah, but guess what? My mother used to drag all 4 of us kids, yeah, inside fucking 18 months, 6 years, yeah, all 4 of us. And they put money in the savings account every fucking weekend. She'd go up to the Coventry Building Society, put money in our accounts. When we were 18, we got that. Yeah. For all 4 of us, no matter how skint they were, 10 quid every week in all 4 kids' accounts, plus their own accounts. Yeah. Mate, I'm so blessed. Yeah. But not only that, yeah, I had a fucking hard upbringing because they fucking taught us life, innit? Yeah. You used to get a slap. Yeah, but we never went without. Yeah, these kids of today, yeah, oh, on a plate, redirect me. Fuck off, EO Deputa, work for it. Yeah, they think it's on a plate. Like, yo, shut up. But the easiest way to make money in 2024, internet. Yeah, but be you, be real. And on that bombshell, guys, yeah, anyone got any like, hey, big up Hussam. Yeah, I'm still live, bruv. Yeah, I'm still live. Yeah, catch my work rate, EO de puta. Yeah, fucking we're doing it for Klopp, la. Yeah, it means more in Liverpool. Yeah, means more, la. Bro.
No, it sounds funny, mate. He actually doesn't think Liverpool are going to win the league, but I think he really
He's the
wants.
biggest troll on the fucking internet.
I know, he tries.
He is. He rattles everyone. But listen, we're going to wrap this up. But big up to everyone who's locked in. Make sure you show Ola some mad love as well, yeah? Ola's going live in literally, 25 minutes? Yeah, for the Haney-Garcia fight. I'm going to be asleep. Matty might be joining him. However, make sure you sub to Arsenal History and More. Northside LDM, both links in the title, and Kenny Ken 1972 on Instagram. Love.
Guys,
Yeah?
look after yourselves.
Love.
And
Take
guess
care,
what?
people.
This content was fucking free, hijo de puta. Yeah? And you ain't getting this nowhere, so fuck you. Yeah? I'll take her out. I'll take her out. My man's snoring his head off, bruv, making another 100 grand this month, pussy. Yeah, fuck you. We're out.
And you've learned a lot of history tonight for free.
100%.
You got it for free. Nobody charged you for it. You got proper history tonight.
Yeah, come on. We're fucking always active, bro. Fuck this. I'll sleep when I die. Yeah. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Bro, fuck this. I'm live again for Hetafe Sociedad. Yeah, 1 p.m. Spanish time, midday UK. Adios. We're out. Laters.
Love.
Show Northside. Show fucking Ola some love. Yeah. Spam his chat, Lee Raid. Love. Laters. Sub to him as well.